Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Them YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 258. I trust that everybody is okay, everybody is healthy, everybody is safe, all those persons who are in the hearing of my voice. I trust that you and your family are doing well. For all the persons who are at work at this time of the evening, trust that your shift will end soon and you'll get a chance to be home with your family. For the persons who are on the road, stay safe and get home safely. For the people that are there home, ready for listen to teach about some things that affect Jam Down, Jamrock, Jamaica land we love, Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vice Cartel, Buju Banton, Shelley and Fraser Price, Elaine Thompson, Portia Simpson Miller, Marcus Messiah Garvey, and so whole heap more people. Peeps, good night. Hope everyone alright. We there, yeah. Mama, we're so forward.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them! You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey, yo, yellow! Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey, yo, we always up to something. Teach them! Hey, yo, yellow! Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them, right here. Warlord representing.
Peace, boy, fix up that something here. Boom. How much time I need to fix this? I'm tired. I don't know why this now work, but good night, peeps. You understand? Share the stream for me now because I think this is going to be my 5th video for the day. YouTube kind of stops out notification after the 3rd or so video. So I don't know if nobody I get that notification. But if you don't get to big up on yourself, if you don't wait a long time, big up on yourself likewise. We have some things to talk about tonight. And I know I kind of start a little late, 15 minutes or so. I'm not too OD the thing. I understand that many persons are awaiting my commentary, my thoughts, my opinion surrounding the current situation gripping Minneapolis. The unfortunate, the sad, the dastardly, the cowardice way in which George Floyd lost his life. I will not be addressing that situation until Sunday evening though. I know that many things have been said, many things are being said. Many persons are irate, many persons are angry, many persons are upset. Some persons are so upset that they have taken us into their own hands. So we've seen a lot of rioting, a lot of looting, taking place, a lot of vandalism, destruction being left in the wake of protests and demonstrations. It's unfortunate that the thing had to get there. The harsh reality is that another African would have been killed by white police officers in the United States. It is something that happens way too often. It is something that reoccurs way too regular. And it is a major cause for concern. But I also wish to put it out there that I understand the protest. And Martin Luther King Jr., who I regard as one of the greatest ever black man to walk on the face of this earth, had this thing that he spoke about, new militancy, where it is getting your point across, protesting in such a way where you do the things that they don't expect you to do. And that became so powerful in the civil rights fight and movement in the 60s and so on, where the message and the movement of Martin Luther King and other civil rights fighters became so powerful, without mass destruction, without looting. I understand that the pain is real. I understand that many persons are at their wits' end. But I'm wondering if these riots and these cases of looting isn't doing more harm than good. Many of the places being looted are establishments which employ many black people. Some of the buildings being destroyed are properties, are homes, are businesses of black people as well. So let us not, in the search for justice, become unjust. Yeah? It is really and truly counterproductive and counterintuitive, if you ask me. What else should they do? Teach me, I ask. I really and truly cannot say, but I don't know how productive vandalizing and looting is. Understand that some of the looters are actually criminals who are just using the shadow of the protests to execute their deviance. But some of the protesters are actively partaking willfully, knowingly, in the situation and thing. It's really and truly unfortunate that we have to be here. We have to be addressing something as sad and distasteful and despicable as this. Way too often there are so many cases that just come to the top of your head, in relation to blacks being killed in the United States, by police officers in situations where the police officers' lives were not at risk. But except me say me never did talk about this until Sunday, but it look like me talk about it. You understand? I understand that the police officer who is believed to be the main perpetrator was arrested today. There are stories that he has been charged. Some stories are saying he has just been arrested. So I'm certainly not 100% sure as to that. But I suppose it's a move in the right direction. Let's see how it unfolds. And I sincerely hope that the family of Mr. Floyd get the justice they seek for the injustice that was preponderated upon their loved one, father, brother, uncle, cousin. You know what I mean? Set that way. Jaja. Ah boy, peeps, when I share the stream for me now, as I say, I know so the notifications them now go out for that one. I did absolutely sure about it because of the number of videos that I have uploaded so far today. I think it's the first I have uploaded so many videos in a long time. I guess me just feel the work vibe. You understand? And things. So I'm gonna try to share this pan some place, you know, before me get into the thing. I have a few things to talk about night here, you know. Some things where Jamaicans will have to pay attention to, whether we want to pay attention to it here or not. And some other things where, you know what I mean, join the discussion. I told us in a discussion here, I think so. If you spell wrong, I saw you go. Share. Those who share this again, please, who are upon Twitter. Twitter account not really big still, but if I haven't told people from over to come watch it, you know, we give thanks. Zin? Alright. The COVID situation has been showing signs of stabilizing, in recent weeks where the numbers have been trending down in terms of positive cases and the number of recoveries have been spiking dramatically in some instances. I think this is the third day for the month yesterday was the third day for the month where no positive cases were registered. Unfortunately, that changed today. So 7 more test positive for COVID-19. So the Ministry of Health and Wellness, or the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, says 7 more people have tested positive for COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. Dr. Tufton noted that over the same period, 619 samples were tested, and Jamaica now has 575 confirmed cases of the virus, following the discovery that a positive case was counted twice. And Dr. Tufton added that 5 more patients have recovered from the virus, bringing the total number of recoveries to 289. Zane, so yesterday was a good day in the COVID fight. As I said, no positive cases were confirmed, recorded. Zane, today we had 7. Not entirely sure of the breakdown of the 7, but the 7 could then be 17, 27, 37, or 77. So we give thanks. You understand? We hope that we will have 2 consecutive days, then 3 consecutive days, then a week without any positives. You understand? We have to hope. You see? So that is the situation. One of the institutions that has been gravely and significantly affected by the fallout in relation to the coronavirus situation is courts across the country. Now we're seeing a situation where court operations are slated to resume on a phased basis. May I give you a breakdown? Because I know some people may have some cases in front of the court where they need some resolution to. Zane, the judiciary of Jamaica wishes to advise the public that court operations will resume on a phased basis beginning the 1st of June, which is Monday coming. A statement from the court. Good night to the persons who are just checking in. John Young, blessings, DS. Big up yourself and your family. See your own moderator. How you deal with? You understand? Simon Goodlit says that the police officer has been charged with 3rd-degree murder. Thanks, Father Simon. Really and truly appreciate the update. Zine, I have been on the road quite a lot between yesterday and today. Zine went to Trelawney yesterday. Zine worked till in the night last night. Wake up this morning, work, went on the road this afternoon to observe a handover by the warlord and thing, forwarding back, edit the video they uploaded. So we've been at work. So some of the things I want to get for, you know what I mean, delve into and wrap with head around it. Father Maurice Barnes, big up yourself. Yes, big up the Bounty Killer for what he's doing. You understand? Yeah, man, you know what I think. Father Julian, Zane, Black Love, man, as you know. Can I? Bless up. Now, so watch this now. So a statement from the, I said that already. A health protocol for the entire court system has been developed and implemented based on recommendations by the Ministry of Health, which will guide the daily operations of the courts. The health protocol stipulates that there will be no ceremonial opening for any circuit court. There will be no trials involving a jury from June 1 to July 31st in any of the circuit courts. Trials which can be heard without a jury will proceed as scheduled, provided they can be conducted while observing the health protocols issued by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. All jurors summoned for service for the aforementioned circuits are discharged without risk of penalty. Guilty pleas will be accommodated. Criminal trials will not involve more than 2 defendants. While we recognize the fundamental principle of open justice and continue to seek to give effect to this principle in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, it has become necessary to restrict access to all court buildings to only those persons with matters before the courts until further notice, the statement said. It said efforts will be made as far as possible, given the resource limitations, the need to preserve security and the rules relating to privacy of certain matters, to facilitate public access to proceedings in open court by virtual technology. Additionally, persons entering court buildings will be required to wear face covering, which should cover their nose and mouths really, submit to temperature checks, and to sanitize hands using alcohol-based solvent provided at the entrance of the court buildings. Measures will be strictly enforced. So that is an update on the court system. They said that regular service will resume in a phased basis between the 1st of June, which is Monday, and the 31st of July. Yeah? So over a 2-month period, they're hoping to phase in the regular proceedings. I did a video this morning in relation to a development yesterday, wrong picture, where a number of involuntary returning residents landed at the Norman Manley International Airport. Most people call them deportees. There were 30 of them. I guess some persons may not have seen the video as yet, so we're going to share the info. 30 more deportees arrived from the US. So approximately 30 deportees from the United States arrived in the island on Thursday, May 28, which was yesterday, as America continues their policy of returning individuals to their homes despite the COVID-19 pandemic. So 40 Jamaicans were initially scheduled to be deported, and there has been no word from the United States as to why the number was reduced. However, the U.S. authorities had previously indicated that they would not send home anyone who displayed signs of illness or who tested positive for the coronavirus. So this is the second batch of deportees to be returned to Jamaica since the borders were closed to incoming passengers on March 24th. And things, so the deportees arrived yesterday and were taken to a St. Andrew-based hotel where they will be quarantined for 14 days. Generally, they will be screened, tested regularly, I suppose, and after the 14 days, and they would have returned 2 negative tests, they will be released to the care of their family and loved ones. And them something there. So, the first batch was 46 who came on the 21st of April. They would have served their quarantine period and released to their families. 1 tested positive. I am not certain if that person has recovered fully as yet. So that is the situation. Speaking about borders closed and passengers coming in and all of them things, this Empress on screen is Ambassador Audrey Marks. I don't know why she not come on screen it. A lady who I know personally to a level, I suppose. She was my boss while I was in college for one summer. Her company would have provided me with a scholarship at one point in time. Because I ain't so fool when me I go to school, you know. And you know, money ain't too enough and things it kind of rough. So, you know what I mean? We did get one of few help along the way. You understand? And, but she's also, or was, I don't know the situation now, the CEO for Paymaster, as that is where I would have worked at headquarters, the accounts department. I don't know nothing about accounts, but then train me and me learn. You understand? Because I don't really go to school for farm fool, and thing. But she's now the Jamaican ambassador in the United States and thing, where by all accounts she has been doing a creditable job and them something there. So we're seeing a situation now where you realize the work from home order will expire Sunday, and some employees will have to return to work starting on Monday. Also, that is an indication of things to come, I suppose, where incoming flights to the country teach you account money long time. Me they do a little thing as me say them they train me for about 1 week and say you know what I mean, take on street and you understand, and you know what I mean, they do a little thing for about 1, 2, 3 months and eat a little food and them something there. Pay with for 1 semester and some things. You know what I mean? You know what I think? Buy some clothes and sit. Good people them. Good people them. You understand? So as I'm saying, this may now be the gradual reopening in recent days, maybe of things to come, where we are seeing now the government eyes June resumption of regular commercial flights for Jamaica. Ricardo, Chanel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but big up Ricardo Beach. Oh, he's out Channel. And me I'll give people name. See, my eyes them tired, so them kind of strain. But you know what I mean? Yeah, man. The Jamaican government has started discussions with various airlines for the resumption of commercial flights into the country starting June. June will start Monday, you know, so I don't know if it's Monday they must start. But it's a start in June. So I see what article. I'm going to read it and I'm just read it with you, reaction time. The country's ambassador to Washington, Audrey Marks, who would be crucial to such talks, made a disclosure in a statement on Thursday. It followed Wednesday's Jamaica House press conference in which Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced that the administration would begin to focus its efforts on getting Jamaicans home by air as of next week. This after more than 1,500 Jamaicans who are crew members aboard several cruise ships repatriated over the past week. Make I charge his phone. See? And thing. 1,000 Jamaicans, many of whom are in the United States, have reportedly indicated that they too want to return home. Many who went on business or vacation have been stuck overseas since the government closed the country's borders some 2 months ago to limit the spread of the coronavirus on the island. Seeing Miss Marks clearly as a posting that is difficult at the best of time. Definitely. You understand? A high-level team has since been established to develop plans for the gradual reopening of the economy. We are pleased to update that Government of Jamaica and various airlines are now in discussion for regular commercial flights to resume in June for returning residents, Marks said. She has advised persons with a valid ticket to travel to Jamaica in June to keep that booking. If you do not yet have a ticket, you may await the flight schedule so you can pick a convenient travel date accordingly, Marks added. The ambassador said the government was using every opportunity to secure flights for persons with the most urgent situations to return home. As such, we have secured a chartered flight which will leave Florida later this week. May I pray I want to probably come yesterday, I'm not sure. As previously communicated, this is a controlled re-entry process. Persons traveling on this charter must accept the terms of mandatory state quarantine, Mark said. I wonder if I deport them. Father Travian Spike, big up yourself, you know. You know, I appreciate I look up there for dropping a piggy bank. We give thanks. Blessings are ya. Hope you have the family good. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're there now. Yeah. As the pace of reopening the country accelerates. Yes. And with tourism interest in particular itching to resume business, the Prime Minister has indicated that the mandatory 14-day quarantine period will be discontinued and persons asked instead to quarantine at home. Play with fire and put it. You're gonna get wire. Jaja. Blessings, me die then. Hope she get home safely. You know what thing go. Yeah, there's a country for work, man. Yeah. But I want to tell you, say, discontinuing the 14-day quarantine thing. I don't think of the right idea, King. Because we may end up in a sting. And we might have to cling. What a thing. I don't know, Rasta. Blessings, Miss Levine. Hey, teacher, I am still around. I am watching and listening to you. Keep safe. Blessings, the Empress. Appreciate the continued support. You know what I mean? No flying up on the one and me just look for the right things to say, because some things sometimes where not fit for you here. You understand? So it's rough. See, you know, unplug that something, because that's something I move. Gigi. I can't bother with no crashing stream in the night. You see? You see, I feel like the curfew should hold on for a few weeks too. Jaja. Well, if them intend to do that, I sincerely hope that everything works out. For them sake, for your sake, and my sake. You see? Because I don't know Jaja. You see? I think Empress Carey says she not feel well, you know. But at night now, so I don't man. I don't know if a night you have night sickness. Different from morning sickness, like. Me ask. Me link her. Sickness will come anytime, you know. See. Oh, she listen. She say if me think she not hear me. See? I mean, I know I'm too happy. So I ask if she have morning sickness at night. So I check and see. It's my good friend, you know. Alright. There's a government soft like what? Teach them. Me still there listening, you know. Then I don't know what you I see, and then I just glance on the phone and I see the message where I say, you're not too well. So, but just a check out of the goodness out of my hand. I care. I'm a caring youth. Zane, so what you know, peeps? Make you see, peep, carry there. I guess she can't tell you no wrong with her. I have no morning sickness. Alright, so night sickness. So I hope you feel better by your morning. Zane, Miss Winsome, I'm going to finish up the article here, peeps. Scary say she don't feel well. Hope she feel better soon. I don't know what the ailment still, but hope I nothing serious, major. She can't sleep it off. You know what I mean? Alright, so you know, meanwhile, Marx has advised Jamaicans wishing to return home that the authorities will be in touch via email to provide information for them to use to book their flights. Those desirous of returning must complete the Jam COVID travel authorization process. For persons planning to travel from Atlanta, JFK or BWI, I'm not sure which airport them Sean. Zane, I think the airport. And persons preferring home quarantine. These protocols are being finalized, and we look forward to providing another update to make your travel plans next Monday, June 1st. We thank you for your patience and understanding, Marks. Concluded. So it look like as the ball drop on the 1st of June, people, I go forward, start forward. Oh no, better hurry up. Hurry up. Get ready to go. If you wanna be on the JA flight, check your documents, make sure them right. Oh no, better hurry up. Hurry up. Jaja. I don't know, sir. Blessings, Empress RJ. You understand? You are good people in a real life. You see? Go and do the do. Labour Minister, you realize that you haven't seen her teacher coming. No, people may come a yard me I tell them to get ready for come, cause you understand? I not gonna see. You see? So what happened to the curfew? It done June 1 to. Me not sure, you know. I don't want to tell a lie. See, me not remember. Me don't know. Finnar probably know. Them man they know things, you know. So him probably can't tell you. See, and things. So link Finnar, star. Finnar, the curfew, will it be lifted the 1st of June to Baltimore and Maryland? Okay, blessings. Show love Matthews. Me I work with Matthews. I'm not sure about your first name and I don't want to call you wrong thing. But big up yourself, family Matthews. Appreciate it. You know, we always like to learn, you know. Zane and thing. Yeah, man. Michael me, youth. Where you deal with? Where your brother there? A long time I don't see the one them. Me I want there for no alright. See? Alright. I'm sure we're there now. Teach, your eyes look tired. Me I tell us them out for shut down, but whether you give thanks. I know say we have our engagement tomorrow one of them time. Then me slowly easing back in the street work. As I would have traveled to Trelawney. I didn't need a local breeze out there to ya, man. So I traveled to Trelawney yesterday to have a chat with my very good friend, Mr. Hugh Dixon, the president of STEA, the Southern Trelawney Environmental Association Agency, I remember. He has been at the forefront, the most consistent face and voice in the cockpit country fight. Because people as a teacher, we not get no cockpit update. But so as me not really live down there still, me go down the phone. I don't really watch the video yet still. But I not pressure on the still, I know I go watch it. I know good people, you know. I know between tonight and tomorrow and them time, I know I go watch the video them. See? Something. And then I know me forward in last night. I wanted to upload the video last night, but the video take way. I not even realize the interview so long. Then I finish editing in a night there. See, and go sleep. Look later. Wake up early this morning. Knock out 2 video. Premiere that one day. Big up to the people that did not premiere this morning. I never know phone like usual, but I know it go. And then I go up on the road. Zane. Cause Father Banky did link me from yesterday evening. Say killer I go do a handover. And me for forward it. Zane. I walk with the whole of my gear them. Cause I not even sure what kind of handover I general I do. And something it end up on my phone me use and video thing them because based on the pace of movement and everything, I couldn't set up no gear and them something, you know what I mean? So we record that, we forward back in, edit the video, upload it, then sitting there and then prepare for your stream. I'm tired, you see. And then I have to wake up relatively early tomorrow because I interview an artist tomorrow. Nobody asks me and I'm not telling you. So I want to do it early so I can get it up by 12 Sunday for Sunday service. We try to fight back again. You know what I mean? So tell your friend, say, you know what I mean? Teach them come back with blood in my eye. Big up Loco John. Anyway, you're doing brother. Teach them you can go on when you go bye. Oh, me I go on, I not go on, I just attack. And Kerry, it's like Kerry is that your way of saying teach. I say you go barber, you trim and you look handsome. You can't say it and I appreciate it. You understand? So you come across with the thing like, you know what I mean? Jaja. But on a serious note, you know, Peter, come over. Then Kimberly Campbell. So yeah, I them look at things have been going on. But they kind of avoid the road for both from the lockdown till about what year? You understand? And things. So I want to get back the part I miss a part I work there. You understand? So I take my time because we still have to understand that out the road not so easy. So we still have to be calculated and deliberate in the things that we do and them something. So hopefully that interview they ready. Seeing teacher, yes. It took off some fluff off of your cheek. Look civil. Hi, Jaja. Alright, so look sliver. Alright. Thanks. We give thanks. Yeah man. I hope you feel better soon. You don't tell me I'm to it still. See? And thing. Let me see. Okay. Watch her now. Wait, so she's sick and she still get trouble days. That's how you go, you know. I saw some youths, all when them sick, them give problem. We had a by-election in southern Clarendon recently. See? Outer road they look kind of full of traffic today. Yeah, it road a build up back, brother. You understand? Miss Evelyn Brown said I glimpse you in Bamboo Spring yesterday. But did they one place named Bamboo Spring for you, you know? I think so Miss Evelyn, how you glimpse me at Bamboo Spring and you short me. And I said big head teach them. We are real friend. Then me not understand Miss Brown. You see me in town and you not come around. Make way have a run. I don't know, in I town. Never mind. So we had a by-election in southern Clarendon recently between Pernell Charles Jr. and himself. Because his brother was done independent I don't know. The lady from the PNP never partake, so perennial Charles run by himself. I guess them did that test the waters. That by-election they never necessary. You understand? It's never like somebody, the MP died and you need a representative. It was a replacement type of thing. But they decided to go ahead. Now we are seeing a situation now where a by-election has become necessary because a sitting MP has unfortunately died. Labour Minister Shahine Robinson has died. News broke recently. Seeing? Teach, it look like you're using what is? Be the man trainer. No, you know, me probably need that. Cause if I run me down in a brother, and true, if I win, me I get slow and slower, so if I catch up. You understand? But me I try a thing. You see it? See it? Mr. Dada just said, boy, teacher full of rhyme, yeah, man. And thing. So, condolences, as a matter of fact, that is the constituency that I hail from. And thing. So, Northeast Centre and them something there. I think other constituency them I hail from. Yeah, I think so, yeah. And thing. She would have entered politics, and she would have contested that seat and has retained the seat ever since. I remember when she first came into the constituency, the first thing she did was to fix the road and what they don't want to fix. Never forget that. You understand? Every day they had with one buckle of rum and sitting there. And by all accounts, she has been a good representative of the people in St. Ann Northwestern. I have not been living in St. Ann Northwestern for donkey years now, so I don't know exactly what is going on the ground. Father Jason Baker, big up yourself, but when I do go back home, you see some of the things, man, something. So, news broke recently that she had been fighting cancer for some time, but she was battling on, and news broke today that she passed away. Very quiet lady, you know. You see, I don't remember ever hearing Miss Robinson talking in a rowdy manner, even on the political campaign trail. See? Teach them like your show, keep teaching, full expression. Clem J, Jackson JP, big up yourself in a family. But I want to appreciate the support every time, you know what I mean? Minister of Labour and Social Security, Shahine Robinson, has died. Robinson, who had been battling cancer, died at her home in St. Ann on Friday. She was 66 years old. Robinson, who is a member of Parliament for Northeast St. Ann, fell ill in October last year and since that time has been carrying out her duties sparingly. She had briefly returned to Parliament in March, but has since been absent due to her illness. Several of her counterparts within the Jamaica Labour Party has expressed their condolences through their social media platforms as news of her death surfaced. See, me now go through all of that. You understand? So, Miss Robinson rose to national prominence in 2001 after she snatched the Northeast St. Ann seat for the JLP following the resignation of then People's National Party Danny Melville. So Melville had held that seat for a long time. Zane, she has served as Minister of State in the Office of the Prime Minister in 2007, with responsibility for local government. Added in July 2011, and Minister without portfolio with responsibility for Ministry of Transport and Works in 2011. She was appointed Minister of Labour and Social Security in March of 2016, following the JLP winning the general elections that were held a month before. Yeah, man, in 2001, I was still in high school. I remember when she was campaigning in the constituency, Zine. Even though I was a boy, from them time, them have been up, you know what I mean, pre the politics thing. As I told you, when I was growing up, I had aspirations and designs of entering representational politics. You know, if you have been watching the channel for a long time, you know I would have lost that desire, Zine, because of the thing where you grow to realize how politics run and operate in this country and thing. And she was one of those MPs who did some work. Could she have done more? Always. You understand? But was she one who did nothing? It would be unfair of me to say yes to that. Zine and thing. So, cancer again. Jaja. Zine, I think former MP for the Jamaica Labour Party, Never Gallimore, died on Thursday, I think, as well. So, one former MP and one sitting MP has died. So, the Centre North East constituency is now without a political representative in the House of Parliament. You can appreciate the fact that an election cannot be called right away. But I suppose eventually it will. Because in my estimation, I could be wrong. The general election will be called sometime between December and January. I could be wrong, but that is just my assessment, Zane. And I suppose in the coming days, we will hear and see what the Jamaica Labour Party response will be. I suppose probably after the funeral of Miss Robinson, Zane, to show some respect. Something kind of busted on my head earlier when I think about it, and I say, wow, interesting times ahead. The mayor of Ocho I spoke about recently, Zane, is possibly a candidate. I cannot say if the party would see him as somebody who is fit. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade is not a member of Parliament. I do not, for some strange reason, I think Kamina Johnson Smith come from Manchester. Somebody can verify that for me, Zane. So I don't know if the Prime Minister would contemplate asking Miss Johnson Smith to have a go in representing the constituency. More time I play the politics in my head, You understand? And I made some things and think about some things and laugh about some things. I would be a shrewd politician, when I think about it most of the time, but I can't bother with it. You understand? And I make fun. You understand? Father Damien White, big up yourself, bro. I appreciate the support above all things, and secondly, I appreciate the financial contribution every time. You understand? So, make we say gonna teach them why you not run for politics. You would be a good representative. But if I run for politics, I can't do then something when I do no more. I can't, you understand what I say? And think I not have it. I enjoy doing this thing, Zane. And right now, I don't tell you already, say, I don't politics thing I get there, Jaja. You see it? And then something there. You understand? And then we have to sit down and me see it head. Politics. Maybe I should. No, boy, I don't know, brother. I can't bother with the politics of politics, sir. Zane. I can't bother with if you don't do as I say, you can't do as you want to do. I'm not into that. I'm not into crap, basically. I tell a guy if you move up, you understand, and go up and them something there and some things. See, and then that not gonna work out so well for your political career, like. You see? And for your political talent. And they don't know what it as merciless with it. So what good, Miss Robinson? I suppose it must have been a rough few months. Cancer is a hell of a thing. I will make it. They need for come take it back. Cause me don't want it. Tamu, teach them for minister. Missa. Minister educate what? No, sir. First thing, they would have work finished. Damian Spalding. The most likely date for election is November of this year. Between late January and February. Me I say between December and January, Damian. And Damian, it's good for saying I think, I appreciate the support. I know earlier in the channel days I used to forward. I don't know where you tap. But big up yourself. We appreciate the support. You know what I mean? And thing. But a good call that too. In all honesty. COVID has to be considered as well. And how well we would have contained and stabilized the COVID situation by them time. See, Maurice Barnes said, you got my vote if you run for politics. But I don't know. Alright, brother Spalding, you know, I appreciate the support in brother. And I will say that with all sincerity possible, you know what I mean? And them things. Yes, I am. Yes, Ian. Arsted, Colford, where you did, brother? Where you say it won't be in December? Boy, there, man, okay, I can know some things, you know. Alright, why you say that though, there, man? What you say? Why you right off December? Blessings, Father, I said Colford. You know, I appreciate the continued support on the channel, you know, bro. And the financial contribution. You know what thing go. Bless up every time. Zane, Auntie. Miss Daniel Scarlett, how are you? Zane, so Damien, I say, him not say the December election. See, no, December. See, run for PM. you don't run for PM, so brother. First, you have to go in a representational politics. I know the thing. You could have to go start from wash 2 car and then sit there and cut 2 lawn and brush 2 dog teeth and clean some clocks and then sit there. I just say, I understand. You could have stick long. So, and because me not been a jockey round nobody, you understand? And I brush nobody dog teeth. You see me? So you have to go establish yourself and build a name and get look of fame and you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Then we there. That's a handyman too. Yeah. That's what I think there. But I suppose naturally, seeing that I would have lived in North East Centon for quite a bit of my life, it would naturally probably be the year that I would look to if I ever consider representational politics. Yes, and I decided to start brush 2 dog teeth and clip 2 post toenail. You understand? And them things. And that I think, well, me not think they can corrupt me, you know, Maurice. But you're a problem. If you're not willing to get corrupted, you will get cut. It's that I think. You understand? So, nah, man, we not take press, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man, we not take press them either. We tell us we have a mind our own, you know. See, remember from them time till now, you know, brother, we not smoke. See, we not gamble. We not shave for your eyebrow. We not tattoo. We not pierce nowhere. Them, you understand? So from a long time, we are all own. And we still deny crowd because all our friends them smoke and aboard them yai and them ears and them something there. And my friend them couldn't board them yai still because I could have stumped them in night. But they used to board them ears and tattoo and them something. And the youth them used to smoke, but we don't do them things there. So a long time we are all own family. You know what I mean? Andrew won't make the same mistake. If you remember that what's cost him the election, he lost. See? He wanted to call December election and he was strongly advised against it. Yeah, but the Andrew then is not the Andrew now still in a Damien. The Andrew then was a fledgling leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, was thrust into the helm of the party. Post Bruce Golding. The Andrew Holness now is arguably one of the most popular prime ministers in the history of the country. His favorability ratings are normal. You understand? The youth, them, the young electorate, him have them pan lock. So, him probably brave enough. But me understand why you answer still. And a long time you do this thing, you know, so you know what go on. You understand? So, me take the input and think, what could say it go? You understand? So, you answer between January and February, one of them time. Yeah, alright. But you have to factor in, say the Andrew then, brother, is not the Andrew now. Whether you want like he or nay, he has become a very tactical person, a very shrewd operator. In some cases, a very smooth operator. You understand? Miss Brown, thank you so much for the contribution, Empress. Really and truly appreciate it. And thing, but he had similar ratings. Yeah. It's a good point, you know, cause it's a good point that for true there, man. Can't argue with that still. Yeah, man, but him different now still. I'm sure you can agree. Yes, you agree. Miss Zena Brown, thanks so much, Empress. Really and truly appreciate the contribution and appreciate the continued support on the channel. Simo Shy, what you do with big bro? Yeah, man, so make we see how thing balance out and go on. But a by-election will have to be called, I suppose, Zane, and let's see. I don't even remember the People's National Party representative for the constituency off the top of my head. I know somebody going to tell me, you know. and thing. So I could watch and see what go on in Ireland. You understand? Because two party but at the same sad song them a play. Poor people money lean back and rock away. On the subject of death and the passing of an empress, I want to take the opportunity to say condolences to King Shango, who unfortunately lost his mother, Jaja. Zane, dancehall artist Capleton is in mourning after his mother, 73-year-old Mabel Downer Forbes, died suddenly on Thursday. She got up and made her breakfast, and then she went to the bathroom where family members found her body. We don't know what is the cause, as no autopsy has been done to determine the cause of death. She will be missed. Capleton was very close to his mother. They called her Auntie Di. But as Rastas, we say Mama live. No, but I have to laugh at that one still, because I didn't read the article, you know, that one just come at me. Come on, everybody, it is fire. Yo, Capleton old lady, them used to call her Auntie Di. But Capleton say my Rasta, so him say Mama live. That bad. I don't tell you no lie. You understand? So Mama live has passed. See? Quit me live again, so. I don't know Rasta. See? Over there again. Yeah, I don't know. It just say your stream quality has been lowered because we're not getting enough internet connection, and boom! But big up to the people that must stay. My life, there are good things that I didn't say nothing untoward. You understand? I don't lose half of me differently. You see? So we did a big up Auntie Di, aka no, can I everyone say flow? I don't use flow, brother. No man, I use a better internet, man. You see me? Yeah, what? I digital we use run my channel, man. Cause digital internet, home internet, more stable than flow, man. I don't use flow, brother. Flow kind of slow. Yo, you know me not understand, cause like me I watch one thing the other day. No, me just restream the Teleton, and when the stream crashed first from PBC, everybody just disappeared. I mean, I said, bomba. I saw people disappear off a stream fast everywhere. They think I just me alone. Yo, people them, yo, Jaja. Yo. I don't know I'm the internet Rasta. Me open a crash again. I'm glad we're there. We're there, yeah, mama and papa. I will say that. I keep it answer that. Or sister. I good as one of them. Sister and Capleton and sister. It's two of them. It's, you know what I mean, them bonfire light. So that are the situation. One next thing you know, peeps. I have been, similarly to how I did a breakdown of the written verdict from the Court of Appeal in relation to the Vibes Cartel case. I have been perusing. Yes, yeah, Capleton saying, come on. Sis. I have been perusing the written judgment handed down by the Privy Council in the Indicom versus the Police Federation case. I intend to also do my ear DJ slow digital play as in the landline, the land internet. I talk about your phone internet, because my internet fire most of the time, you know. But sometimes it give problem, you know, technology. You see? And thing. In all honesty, digital internet normally stable. See, there have been times when it used to give problem and then them fix it. And then sometimes it give problem and then something. So I not to beat them for the internet. I can't tell a lie upon them. You understand? With the cell phones, the personal phone are digi and the channel phone are lime. I mean, I have a problem with the lime phone as a data phone still. So I don't know. I just, you understand? And thing. Yes, as I said, I intend to do an overview of the written judgment, a breakdown of the written judgment as was handed down by the Privy Council in the Indicom situation. Remember, Indicom was contending that they should be afforded the authority to arrest and prosecute. Zane, the Police Federation said not so fast. Zane, the Court of Appeals would have ruled in favor of the Police Federation. Indicom was not satisfied. They appealed to the Privy Council and the Privy Council threw out the appeal. However, the journey that Indicom would have gone through to seek authority to arrest and prosecute may not have been needed because based on what I see a forward in I dance, the Minister of Justice, Delroy Chuck, look like him out for Chuck into the whole situation as he has stated his intentions to have a piece of legislation passed through the House of Representatives which will give Indicom the same thing what the Privy Council said them not got. Okay, I don't know, Miss Brown, but my digi internet normally blazing. In all honesty, I couldn't tell you that. Because I stream in 1080p versus most people stream 720. I may stream 1080p and most time the stream is very stable. From time to time it crash. It can be a number of reasons why I don't. Sometimes it's not the most time it crashes not even the internet. It's something I have to do with the computer. I don't know, but I don't know. Probably you need to call them and make them sort out a thing. I don't know. You see. Listen what I go on and dance now. See? Maxwell there. Maxwell unisex salon. I could that's why Max have 2 salon pan in salon. Then unisex, they don't mean 2 sex already, whether then we don't need no 2 salon. But big up yourself, people, me barber that. As a matter of fact, I want to tell us the barber kinda I try the YouTube channel thing. Not necessarily, but him kinda upload them, trim them, so you can go cross, go check out what I go on. You understand? And them man, they make me look like my mother's son. From time to time. Big up yourself, Max. J. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. So when you don't get the time, people, you just go cross, go show some love and support. A family. You understand me? I say, yeah, man. I'm a G. A skill I say, Beanie, I'm a G. See? But right now, by G, my G. Yo, Rodney is a boss of words. When cartel case supposed to be heard at privy, they don't apply it, you know. First, they have to seek leave from the Court of Appeals, Zane, to appeal to the Privy Council based on the current situation. I don't know that any submission for application has been done as yet by the defense team of Vibes Cartel. Zane. So, blessings on Michael Lanson. Where so we up to checking in from Cayman. All things over upon Cayman, there, brother. Hope all is well, you know. See, so I can't give any time frame or timeline, but generally the Privy Council proceeding tend to take a year between the Court of Appeals and the Privy Council. But considering the COVID situation, it can take a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years, who knows? You understand? Really, they say them got Privy Council too. You understand? I don't know that they should be privileged to go to the Privy Council. But make we see. But never mind. I don't talk about Professor Fritz Pinnock down in line there. Listen what I want to know. Chuck Table's motion to strengthen Indicom. Zane, a motion calling for legislative changes to the Independent Commission of Investigations Act to strengthen the investigative capabilities of the organization was tabled in the House of Representatives by Justice Minister Delroy Chuck on Wednesday. A joint select committee of the House of Parliament reviewed and reported on the act in October of 2015. It recommended, in light of the perceived lack of prosecutorial resources at the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, that the officers of Indicom be given the powers of a constable to arrest, charge, and prosecute. A serious business, me just reading it. Me need to read it back. Could better listen. Listen, me. Mataran said that. Mataran is so popular right now. No? But don't listen me same way. Chuck said the report of the Joint Select Committee was tabled in the Senate on the 16th of October 2015 and approved on October 30, 2015 and tabled in the House of Representatives on October 27, 2015 but was not approved in the House prior to the general elections of 2016. The general election of 2016 resulted in a change of administration, resulting in a new cabinet and a new parliament, and the process to institute the legislative changes recommended in the 2015 report was started in June of 2016, he said. Brother, I don't even know what Mataran said. I don't even know what he do. I don't know who I beat him. All glimpses of things where headlines where say Mataran, this and matter. Me not really follow up certain things these days, brother. Yeah, I don't know what going on out there. You understand what I say? And thing, I know Major Hype did say a thing during the stream, because I did see him comment, him apologize, say, you know what I mean, phone him and thing. So I don't know, but I don't know what Maggie up to me. So I beat him up. You understand? But a regular Maggie left himself careless road. You understand? So I don't know. I know it's something related to the clash, but right now I never get involved in that. You see me? Watch out now. Finnar, what you say for what? I don't know what you mean. For what? For what? For what? For what? If you get what I say. You understand? Alright, watch out now. Listen to this piece. Important. The courts were asked to decide whether the officers of Indicom possess the powers of a constable and the power to prosecute. Firstly at the Supreme Court level and up on appeal through to the Privy Council, Chuck added. He explained, Zane, teach, be careful before killer banner. Killer. You think killer little boy, girl, killer a big man, you know? You understand? Nah, man. You see me, I say? Rodney don't know, say, if you ever say anything, we just say it. Zane, I wanna disrespect the general. But if we have something to say, if killer do something, we are going to beat him and him know that. You see me, I say? Yeah, man, I don't feel like say true, we and killer have a relationship on a little level. A mutual respect thing. If killer violate certain orders, we're going to beat him and him know that. You understand? I mean, I primo them be disappointed if we don't beat him. You see me? About Ruel Reid plans to go to Privy Council teach. What you mean for what? Where people got Privy Council? Where people got Privy Council for, sir? Not forget them case thrown out or verdict reverse or they sitting there. Then that the man I got there for, sir. Then Privy Council didn't make for everybody enough in there. Then the man I go. Then I mean you understand? Teach, what is the Privy Council overturn rate? You know, that's a very good question for Father Sheldon, but I cannot tell you. What I can tell you though is that many of the cases as ruled on by the appeals court in Jamaica, those rulings tend to be upheld in the Privy Council. It's very, and very many times the Court of Appeals rule one way and the Privy Council rule the next. Because people have this tendency if you think say I be a party shop there in Jamaica, you know. Zane? But say, you see the justices them at the Court of Appeals, they're not fooling, you know. They never found fooling them at school, you know. And they are well read, they are very experienced. And we're not talking about the three justices them were there now. We're talking about the justices them before. Because many times the ruling handed down by the appeals court in Jamaica, those rulings are guided by rulings of the Privy Council in the past. Because the case laws, them, what them are use is Privy Council case laws, them. So the lords in the Privy Council are them same case file them are going to draw for when them are going to rule. You know? You understand? So many times the ruling what the Court of Appeals are done tend to be upheld in the Privy Council, you know. Me just say. But there are some times when they throw out some cases for some reason. But generally, the Court of Appeals normally teach them. It's true that the American airline coming in and out of Jamaica. Me don't know. Me don't know, Miss Hudson. Me know them say regular flights will resume soon in June. Then me know the plane we can the deportee them yesterday on an American airline. The one we can first set them on an American airline. The one where carry 115 people every time they're an American airline. So I don't know say American airline are coming out of the country. I have not seen that in any papers. I've not seen that on any of the two major stations. I hear that. I mean, I see it on social media. I kind of keep a presence on Twitter from time to time because I think Twitter is a good place for news, breaking news, all sort of news. And them something there. Zine and thing. So, yeah. I don't know, Miss Winsome. God no, I hear that. You see? So, Levi Mill says a cargo plane. No, cargo plane been a coming in. So that's not new. You understand? Cargo planes never stop coming in. And ships never stop coming in. So even though the borders was closed, it was close to incoming passenger vessels. See? I heard that I know someone just arrived yesterday. See? Yesterday? I don't know. Mother have to try to find out. See? Provisions were in place for diplomats to forward in. See? So certain persons were afforded the opportunity based on them situation, diplomats included, to forward home. But I don't know that there have been American Airlines flight ferrying ordinary passengers to Jamaica or from flights were always available to go out if people wanted to leave as well. That's the next thing. So let me put some things into context. However, for American Airlines flight to be in and out of the country, I cannot say, but I know persons were always allowed to leave, Mark White, bless up, if so desired, but there was no incoming passenger flights unless it was the go-ahead was given by the government. And it's generally persons who were in the diplomatic corps and some other persons, yeah? But me can't speak to that, Miss Winsome. So if it is happening, I don't know. Kev said JetBlue has been taking people to the US. Yeah, man, flights were always, as long as the numbers were there, persons were always allowed to leave. So that's not new. Commercial flight comes here. I know people come for funeral. See, I don't know that those are wholesale commercial flight, DeAndre. See, as I said, I know that special provisions were made for some persons. How many, I don't know. To say that they were regular flights, I can't speak to that. I have no knowledge of that. See? And thing. Well, I don't think the Privy Council are going to overturn cartel case. Well, make we see how thing going on. I suppose it never over until it over. So, make we see how it go. You see me? Blessings, New Wave. Interesting, Miss Hudson. I don't know if she came out and the I don't know if it was all the deportees on the flight that came in yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know if no other flight come. I can't speak to it. I tell you the God Almighty truth. I know some persons were afforded the opportunity to come home. Persons were always allowed to leave if they wanted to leave, as long as flights were available. Cargo shipments were always continuing. So I'm not sure. And if she should come for American airline flight, I have no idea. You see me? So. But then like if you talk to that person, then Miss Hudson. Zane? So if it's possible still, not necessarily to do a video, but if you ask a few questions. So if she willing to listen. Yeah, Kev, me not know of that regular flight. I know that special flights have been arranged and rearranged and them something. So I don't know. I don't know, Rasta. I don't know. There was a flight for returned residents yesterday. I don't know, yeah, man. Miss Wilson throw me out. You see me? No, man, that is okay, Miss Hudson. I'm just saying if she's willing to. She don't have to be willing. You understand? It is not something where you have to do. It's just, but just put it out there. You see me? So, yeah, but then the flights are one way from MBJ to MIA to MBJ to EWR. Oh, cool. Okay. See, so I guess LD and Brown is providing some info there. So I don't know. Anything. We can't monitor everything else, so some things are gonna fly over my head. Under my radar. You understand? Interesting. But we can finish that little thing here, cause that little thing here have some serious implications. See how I go on. If I were there now. My last. Yeah. So now, the court were asked to decide whether the officers of Indicom possesses the powers of a constable and the power to prosecute. Firstly at the Supreme Court level and upon appeal through to the Privy Council, Chuck added. He explained that the recommended legislative changes were altered. First, pending the Court of Appeal decision, and then pending the Privy Council's decision. The minister noted that during that time, institutional strengthening was undertaken at the office of the DPP, such that the number of prosecutors has been significantly increased, with a further increase to occur upon the proposed unification of that office with the the clerks of court. The judgment of the Privy Council in the matter of Commissioner of Independent Commission of Investigation versus Police Federation and others 2020 was delivered on the 4th of May, and among other things indicated that the officers of Indicom do not possess the power to prosecute, Chuck noted. He said it is felt that now is appropriate to proceed with legislative changes to act to strengthen the investigative capabilities of Indicom. Chuck further called on the lower house to consider the report in the light of the recent Privy Council decision and the institutional strengthening of the office of the DPP, with a view to adopt such recommendations in the report as it sees fit. I am thinking that proposed amendment to Indicom Act will be met with fire and fury. Naturally, brother. Naturally. Especially considering the Privy Council ruling. But you see, the issue now is that attempts are going to be made to make it a part of the constitution of the country. See? It is in front of the House of Parliament. So, Jaja, the Police Federation will be livid, I can tell you, at this development. Seeing that they were celebrating the Privy Council judgment. And basically, what this piece of legislation will do is to reverse the ruling of the Privy Council in essence. Interesting days ahead. Let's see how the Police Federation reacts. Let's see how Indicom reacts. Let's see what happens to the bill in the House. Yeah? So as I said, I have been perusing the document handed down by the verdict handed down by the Privy Council. You know, these things are very, very thick and they take a lot of time to be read and broken down for a layman like me understand who don't have no legal training and then something. You understand? Like the cartel one take forever and a half. You see me? And through COVID slow down time make it come around quickly. You see? I also intend to do a breakdown of the Court of Appeals written verdict in the Royal Reed Fritz Pinnock everybody trial case appeal situation. The one there not started still. No, they're not reversing what the court says, you know. Alright, so let me rephrase that because I don't want to anybody to misconstrue anything lost in translation. Zane, what is happening in Parliament has nothing to do with the Privy Council. All I'm simply saying is that in essence, if that legislation becomes a law, whatever the Privy Council ruled becomes null and void. Because if the legislation in front of the House of Representatives is enacted, passed into law, it will give Indicom the powers that the Privy Council say it not have. You understand? I hope you understand. Good, Tamu. Good. You understand? So I don't want to leave anything unclear. So I want to provide some clarity there. So the parliament is not trying to counter the Privy Council per se, because that bill was in front of the court before before the lawsuit between the Federation and Indicom. It was only put on hold because of a change in government and that the case had proceeded to the Privy Council. What they want to do is to give Indicom the powers where Indicom said them did that, basically. See? Gregory White said, Teach, I really think the police needed an oversight body. I absolutely agree that based on extrajudicial killings and untoward things happening in regards to the police force, there is a need, and there will continue to be a need for an oversight body. My issues with Indicom, though, is that Indicom tend to operate that like they don't understand the realities in which police operate in Jamaica. Indicom was beginning to treat police officers at the scenes of crime like criminals without a proper investigation being done, wanting to disarm police officers. Yes, the police officer involved in a shooting, he's going to need to turn over his weapon. But you don't take the man weapon in front of the public. You don't place a police officer under arrest in front of the public. So those are the things that Indicom wanted to do, Indicom tried to do, Indicom had done. See, so those were, so if an incident happened and investigation says that a police acted extrajudicially, then you prosecute the police officer. You understand? You can't want to arrest the police officer in front of the public. Take where the police officer's gun in front of the public. Zine, and then something there. But Indicom has a place in this country. You understand? Indicom needs to understand that crime don't occur in a vacuum and policing don't occur in a vacuum. Zine, and we must also operate, despite the fact that we are an oversight body, with the understanding that crime in Jamaica is not really like crime anywhere else. And the criminal elements which the police contend and confront are unlike criminals in other places. Zine, and Indicom did kind of too uptight in some instances. You see? But Indicom is a necessary institution in the country, don't get me wrong. You understand? But say, there are ways and there are ways. Zine? And thing. Yeah. So I go watch and see what I go on. Speaking about Indicom, it topic them just a flow tonight and I'm in here, set them and I just put them down. The commission act like him on a power trip. Terrence Williams. A lot of people don't really like Father Terrence, you know. Yeah, so for whatever reasons, Zane and thing, I think his tenure, his stewardship, I should say, will end soon, if it not end yet, but very soon, I suppose. And thing, and them something there. You see me? Yeah, because the police force, them do some things by force. And poor people need recourse. So we need agencies like Indicom. It's a simple thing. But Indicom need to have a specific job description, Indicom officers, knowing their roles and responsibilities. You understand? And do what they need to do if they have to build a case against a personnel from the security force and let the courts deal with it. You understand? Indicom can't want to be judge, jury, and executioner. Then that don't make no sense. You see me? But some police officers need a Indicom. You understand? Yeah, man. Larry Burke, big up yourself. DPP to decide whether charges be laid against soldier who shot policeman in February. The Director of Public Prosecution is to rule whether charges should be laid against a member of the Jamaica Defence Force who is accused of shooting a policeman in Portmore, St. Catherine in February. A file on the incident was reportedly submitted to the DPP last week. This followed a probe by the St. Catherine South Police. It was reported that on the night of February 19, the soldier went to his house and saw the policeman with his wife, who is also a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. This led to a dispute, during which the soldier reportedly shot the policeman. The cop was hospitalized in serious condition, and the soldier was subsequently taken into custody by the military. You understand? So, make us see where Auntie Paula is about the one here. You understand? DNJ is my favorite person. I don't say Craig Creation and Craig Girl, you know. Zane? Yeah, man. Auntie. Now, peeps, things are going, things are good on. Yo, what about the kid in East Kingston? Which kid? The Andrew have to be specific, you know. I deal with so many different topics, I can't remember all of them, you know. You understand? You mean the youth where soldiers broke him foot? That one there? I'm not sure for that. I don't think nothing now come out of that in teacher in relation to the shooting of the police. Well, I could see what I go on now. See what I go on now. You understand? What you say? Him find the man in the house with him spouse. What arms us? I could see what Paul have to say. Jaja. To the disabled woman. And I East Kingston that happened. No pa Augustown. Yeah, man, you know, me all a look reason about the US thing earlier in our stream and that me started with, you know, so see what I go on. Tamu, I don't agree with that. Because if a police officer is accused of wrongfully shooting somebody, you are going to go at the crime scene, go lock up the police officer, and you don't do no investigation yet, and take what the police officer got. If you want to arrest the police officer, you do your investigation, then you arrest the police officer. Me not support nobody a go on a crime scene, go lock up no police officer. You understand? In the come of all persons. That are my viewpoint on it from earlier, as you then see. Seeing if the police officer, through investigation, is believed to have acted outside his authority, then in the come proceed to arrest him and charge him. Me not no issue with that. They killed a kid in East Kingston and shot the lady in her head. You know his story that. Hey, I see what going on in the US, brother. You think I get Jaja. You see me? DNJ, I'm not sure which incident that. Like, I don't know, it just now come to me right now. You see him? Yes, Tamu, me hear that. And me respect your opinion, but me I say me not agree with it. Yeah, and you know, if you agree with me, disagree with it. Mr. Tell us I not agree with that. You understand? You can't go on crime scene and go lock up one police officer. That don't make no sense. That can't make no sense. You understand? If through investigation, which is what Indicom is designed to do, to investigate, then you press charges like you normally do and lock up. If you get locked up, me not have no issue with that. You see me? You don't just go crime scene and go lock up police officer. That can't make no sense. I will never subscribe to that. You see me, I say? Them say they want to make US great again. US in a state again. You see? So, me I hear it, Tamu. Very good. But me not agree with that. Zane, you do your investigation, which is what you are designed to do as Indicom. And if your investigation says that the police would have acted unjustly, wow, Zane, unjustly, then, and you feel that charges ought to be laid, then you press charges. You see me I say? Me nah subscribe, you got crime scene, go lock up police officer. What kind of investigation you do? If you lock up police officer at crime scene, it's a crime scene, it's an active crime scene. Yeah, yes, so the police officer do this, then you go lock him up. See? That don't make no sense to me still. You do your investigation, and based on your investigation, charges are laid. Many police officers has been investigated and charged and arrested and prosecuted. Nothing wrong with that. But if you go on crime scene, go take where a police officer go and lock him up. That can't make no sense. Right now, I just emotion attack instead of a reality. Yes, sir. See me? Like that. Oh, Indicom. Indicom is an agency of the government. Indicom is not independent. See? Indicom is an agency of the government. The Indicom is paid, I suppose, by the Ministry of Finance like every other government workers. They work for the government. So Indicom not generate money to pay them members. The government pays Indicom members. You see me I say? You is a police officer, Tamu, and want shooting go on. Because remember, say, from the police, them bust them gun in the coming up. So you have to shoot somebody. Somebody threatening you. Somebody pull gun off of you and you shot him and him dead. In the for just go and lock you up. That don't make no sense, family. That can't make no sense. Normally, me not put on my foot as strong as this. Me not think that make no sense. Me I tell you the truth. Man shoot off of you, you shoot them. In the from the police fire them gun in the and come. So in the come and just go and lock you up as a police officer. Then that don't make no sense. You understand? Do the investigation. If the investigation say if you lock up the man, you lock up the man. There's no way upon the face of the earth. See, nah man, they are independent of the police force, but they're not independent as in independent. Are the government paying the come family? You see me? You can't strip the police of their authority in front of the people them like that. Then, alright still, me don't agree with that. None at all. Publicly, I state that. I can't agree with that. So I say, no peeps, things are going, things are good on. Hey. But I just have a laugh when I see them things here. See? Say if you are an honest police officer, you have no fear of Indicom. No, but if you don't remember, you can't be an honest police officer, you have to shut a man, you know, and Indicom and come lock you up, you know. And defend yourself and law-abiding citizens of the country, you know. So Indicom for just go and lock you up. Then me can't agree with that. You understand what I say? Me can't agree with that. People, remember recently me share a little thing. What a joke, you know. See one meme with on social media. We say, why biggest party shop them in our country? Because I see if I can find it. Because I don't want to tell a lie upon the people. You know? I don't want nobody going in a wrong ranking. You understand? And you have to take some things with jokes sometimes, you know. I wait there. Every time I can find it. Yeah, so it's the best party shop in Jamaica. Tasties, Juicy, Mothers, and the PNP. PNP come third. So they're my third best party shop. Only Mothers come after them. See? JDF probing Bray Street shooting. I wonder if the Andrea talk about. I soon read it. When I'm subscribers just saying, I'm good as it. But when I go back to this little bit here. Yo, me I last me party shop something. Things are going. Come on. Yeah. So on a serious note, you know, peeps. Okay, DeAndre. I am not certain I came across that, you know. In all honesty, I don't know how I missed that. So I'm going to read it and see what is what. So I probably can't just start Sunday night. But there was a shooting involving the military up in Augustown where a woman was shot and killed. A disabled woman. I think I have that in my notes. Zane and teach. Mother's lockdown. Yeah, but them I say it's just the party shop there, PNP. You don't have to take things that joke all the time, you know. PNP, something about them was just funny. Me I tell you God Almighty truth. I'm not telling a lie. When I look into the situation more time, as I say more time, I play politics in my head, you know. You understand? And when I play politics in my head, I just dead with laugh more time. On both sides, because 6,500 the other. But right now, it would appear that the JLP is more organized and stable than the People's National Party. Based on observation. Because I tell you, I play the politics in my head. I look at the politics in the the politics thing is something that did interesting at one time. So I play it in my head. I just laugh. Can watch it out. Peter Phillips would have survived a very serious challenge. Zine, from Peter Bunting not so long ago in Bethlehem. You understand? When news broke that Peter Phillips was sick the other day, Zine, there was some sounds being made saying that inside the party there was a movement which said anybody except Peter Bunting. As a matter of fact, it was stated by some people who support or align to the PNP that the preferred choice would be Tourism Shadow Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil. Wickham come out and say, he don't know nothing about that, he know nothing to do with it. Him stand by Peter Phillips. You understand? Peter Bunting never comment at the time. But strange things are... 15 opposition MPs demand meeting with Phillips to discuss the future of the PNP. It's one if it's the future of the PNP or it's the future of Phillips. But me I said that. So some of them same 15 MP did vote for Peter. But they don't understand that. A group of 15 opposition members of parliament have written to opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips demanding a meeting by Monday to discuss the future of the People's National Party. It's a party. Let's make it happen. There are 29 opposition members of parliament. In a letter dated May 28, 2020, the opposition MP said they had been awaiting an opportunity to meet with Phillips as a caucus to express solidarity since his cancer diagnosis. They offered best wishes to Phillips as he continues treatment. However, the MPs highlighted that there has not been a meeting of the parliamentary group since news of Phillips' illness in early March. In response, Phillips said that COVID-19 pandemic has prevented the holding of meetings. He also said he would ask People's National Party, GenSec, Julian Robinson to make contact with Manchester Central MP Peter Bunting, who was one of the signatories to the letter, to convene a parliamentary group meeting at the earliest possible time. Phillips said since he did not recognize all the signatures on the letter, he would ask Bunting to convey the response to them. So it look like a Bunting, a lead the mutiny. Our mutiny mean again? I don't even remember. It's a word I'm here for. In September last year, Bunting was narrowly defeated by Phillips in a leadership challenge. Politics. Never a dull moment. You understand? So, I don't know if Bunting will make a next move. I get in the groove and Phillips might end up lose. I don't know. Is Phillips a dead man walk? Politically. Next thing you go hear people say me I wish dead pan opposition leader. Because people not easy, you know. So it's Phillips a dead man walking politically. Yeah. But me I say then. More time I just have to share some things I laugh. But just find them hilarious, you know, God know. Zine? So, see some of my names in a tweet, we want a meeting. 15 of them, Peter Bunting, Mark Golding, Dayton Campbell, Michael Stewart, Luther Buchanan, that are 5. Ian Eels, Colin Fagan, Derek Kelly, Ronald Tweets, Robert Pickersgill, that are 10. Angela Brownberg, Fenton Ferguson, Noel R. Scott, Richard Azan, and Evan Redman, that are 15. But here the funny thing, you know, all of them people here was the people them who did a support Bunting for the leadership hunting to become the president something. A rum thing. So it basically look like is an internal presidential campaign. I don't know Rasta. Yeah, see name them here. Somebody just send it come give me again. Yo, if people them watch the stream quick, you know. If teeth say I'm not sure, then just send it come. Big up on yourself. I wanna run the stream. You think of me? Oh, speaking about that. Father Larry, I need for link here, because I know you reach out to me and show me a look of files. I not even get no time to check up on it today. You see me? And things. So basically, a team at Rise United, this you know. Basically, when me look upon the name them, it's all of them man that they support Bunting, you know. You see? So basically, it's Rise United want a meeting with one PNP. Forget one PNP. Jaja. Yo, me does. Them things are just amusing. You see? Teach them planning is walk out. Yo. Me love for you walk come out of that meet there still. See it? For the fun night. You understand? The PNP need to work out them thing. And let me tell you, I remember I tell you we have no political affiliation, but let me tell you what the PNP need to work out them thing and sort out themselves. In a two-party electoral system, you can't have a opposition who oppose themselves. The opposition is supposed to be a watchdog over the affairs of the country. Zine, providing alternatives and providing themselves as an alternative. I heard general election on for August. Omar Blake, I am not a political analyst, but I sit down in this chair and said there's absolutely no chance on the face of the earth so general election I call August. Unless it's next year August. You understand? Who are go voting on a crowd in August, brother? August at tomorrow, you know? Day after tomorrow, and tomorrow June. And then the next day of July, and then the third day of August. At 3 days down the road, that brother. Nah, election can't call in August. Anyway, you hear that, lucky. Lock that window there, lucky back. You see? Nah, man, the election can't call August, man. See, you can't have election now, it's a COVID, brother. You see me, I say? See? And thing. Yeah, man, I remember saying you're going to need by-election a South and North-East Centre because unfortunately Ms. Robinson passed on today. So she is a sitting MP. So I suppose they will need to get on. When was the last election? 2016. So we are constitutionally due for election next year, 2021. Zine? Yeah, man. Teach, where is Damian Crawford? Peter Phillips need him help. Him did that, man. You understand? Remember, I'm a VP, you know, so I'm a for about Zine. But the thing is that Damian kind of say some things more time him open his mouth. So I don't know if Phillips kind of really mean. Because you realize he hasn't been speaking on certain issues recently. Because he is an intelligent youth, you know. You understand? And him have some ideas. Saying him is a youth where young people gravitate to. But I say some things sometimes where it different Rasta. I don't know if you think about it. I don't know if somebody did end up left in one eye locks before he didn't reach his brain like. So I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I don't know where they. But Phillips look like he writing up on the wall, yes. I don't know. He look mutinish. But you say, a Jamaica, Garfield, the election now call August, man. I would humbly eat my words, but I have absolutely very little doubt that that is going to happen. You understand? That now, brother. August. No, sir. Me not foresee that now you shape at all. Right now we have to go work out. COVID situation and still work out 60 and then sit there and go back to work and then sit one thing can become leader of the opposition if he has the support of 15. Interesting. So somebody who is watching the stream and say Bunting can become the leader of the opposition if he has a support of 15, which represents the majority of the 29. Interesting. But based on constitution and also the PNP select them leader, it is normally the delegates who decide same. So I don't know that me not say nothing enough Father Blake, you know. Me not say go around, you know. But me not foresee that, bro. Big man thing. For so many different reasons. I wouldn't even contemplate an election in August. See? So what me say now, my G, even though 15 would be the majority in 29, fine. But based on the constitution of the party, I don't know, you know. Me just ask. Based on the constitution of the party, isn't it the delegates who decide the leader of the party? So how would the 15 become? The leader of the 15 become? See? Your forehead shine, sir. Nice line up. I truly like to shine up on my face when I go, sir. Hey, I go, so then it kind of shines, see me. Then we go, forgot. Hey, that's a shine right now. Make you turn down your light. Thanks, Empress. Zin? So, I don't know still. I guess I still have a lot of things to learn in this political field. Zin? But as far as I know, it's the delegates who decide. Unless the delegates go back, the 15. I don't know. I don't know how it works, yeah, sir. Make we see a meeting go. I understand what you're saying, G. Zin? I know you probably know what go on. But I don't know. The country need a new constitution. They're giving us 2 people to vote for. And a constitution give it that, brother. And a constitution give it 2 people to vote for, you know. It's just because we have 2 parties. Yes, and a constitution decide that. We can have 1 million party, but where them there? As you have 1 party around us, so NDM, that gone. Well, Betty and Blaine party did name, I don't even remember. Asta Black did have one, and you have some people, we have some party. Nobody now vote for them. So I know the constitution make we have 2 parties there, Andre. Zane? Plus the senators, they have a say in selecting their opposition leader. Okay. You see me? Me know so they might bring up him help, man. But probably Peter Phillips in for walk away from the politics and try, you know what I mean, recuperate from him ailment, you know. Cause juggling the health thing with a party thing there, with possibly election coming soon, you know, really good for your health. You see me? And the constitution decide how much party we have there, Andre. I people them. That's so funny. Yeah, man. I will if a third party come out and nobody no look at them, sir. Because we have been so socialized that is either orange or green. You know what I mean? And nothing in between. Even though we have had independent MPs in the past, you understand, and may still have them in the future. See? It's not we put them as president of the party. Yeah. Is the party vote for them? You understand? So it's still the people them. And the constitution not select the president of the party. It's the people them and the party decide who them want to represent them. So them do it. So it's still Jamaicans. Say, hey, they have nothing to do with the constitution. You understand? So, yeah, the people them need for change. We don't need a change of constitution. We need a change of thinking. Mindset change. You see? But me always enjoy the dealings and wheelings politically. We're not talking about the corruption part, but the whole strategy and tactics of political wranglings. Like me enjoy that. Me like sit down and look and laugh into myself and say something to myself and me can't say publicly. But say, you know what I think. Not that me can't say publicly. Me choose not to say certain things. And me tell you, say, me is a man where the things that me say is 10% of the things that me think. Just put it away there. That's why we need a new constitution to vote for the candidates. May I try to process that? Okay. Me not process it still, but alright. May I try to process one next time. That take long. Because a party will invariably have a leader. A single spearhead or a coalition. Zine? Whichever way you take it. So at the end of the day, how you are going to vote for the candidate when is the first past the post electoral system we use? That a one. Secondly, I don't know that is the country's constitution you need for deal with. They need to deal with the constitution of the parties. I don't know your answer. I think I get what you try to say, but you know, got sad to say. What we need is a powerful third party movement, Zine, with vision and a mission, free from corruption, Zine, we believe in a representation to save the nation. Something like that. Yeah, but some things are going. Things are going. Things are good down. Ah, boy. People's National Party is an interesting place. Yeah, sad. Jaja. Yo, them is a comedy. A comedy boss, you know? A comedy boss, man. You understand? Because when me can understand for the life of me, how come you can have one government who have been involved in so many instances of corruption and allegations of corruption, irregularities? The word endeavor come to me right now. Because I'm so tired of them. You understand what I say? All sort of madness. And you have an opposition where instead them are trying to unite and offer themselves as an alternative. Then spend most of their time and fight their one another. So the government continue to get off with all of the follies. Zine, because there's no alternative in the minds of the people. It's like you saw black dog for monkey. We say now go second till after the next general election. So Omar Blake, it's all like you're calling next general election already. Is that you say? JLP mash up the country worst stage. Then what you mean by that now is our channel? Because then that's the next story for your next time, you know. You say JLP mash up the country worse. Because as far as I know, when it come on to political administrations in this country, 6-1 half dozen next. Black dog or monkey. You understand? And things. So I don't know. Say none of them different and none of them mash up it more than the other. All of them mash up. You understand? So I don't know that we did a gauge level of mash upness now. I just mash up me at see. So I don't know about the level of mash up. And then in saying that, it would be unfair to say that a past PNP administration never do nothing good for your country and the present JLP administration never do nothing good for your country. Then that would also be unfair. You understand? Because even in them folly and them dolly, positive things happening in all administrations. You see? So, we don't know. I suppose it depends on how you look upon it and which year you look out at. See? But if you say JLP mash it up more than a PNP, or a PNP mash it up more than a JLP, then it's like we have a mash up scale. But the two of them mash up a scale, so I don't know. I don't know, Rasta. You understand what I say? Auntie. So like we talk about some things and we talk about some things and I go on my bed, yeah? Yes, when the party thing come up, it's like, I don't know, brother. But the thing is that so many other people have tried to provide an alternative. But you see, the thing about it is, Zane, try and get Damon on the stream. I don't know. I don't really have a link for Damon. We have to reach out to him on social media. You see me? PNP say JLP mash it up. JLP say PNP mash it up. But me I was say it now, two of them mash it up, Kev. You understand? So a man like me I know when I dep on no guy team, is the two of them mash it up. Check what go on from 1962 till right now. One of them was in power at one point or another. And we shall with there. See? So it's not like one party was in power and when they lost there was a utopian society in Jamaica where the streets were filled with lined with milk and honey. There was never a utopian society. So it means say one party never get it when we did live in a utopia or Atlantis type society. So it's why you mash up. Because you will never get a utopian society. And then you know all and pan it. When you lose power, you never lose power leaving a utopian society behind it. So who mash? The whole of them mash it up. You understand what I say? So when you come tell me say this man mash up, that man mash up, from 1962 we mash up. It's a long time that. You understand? We are mash up Jamaica longer than Jamaica exists. You know so what I go on? Shaja. Yo, I don't know. And then watch it now. I say the next thing. Because some of we are hypocrite, you know. And the truth is, some of us go to. Let me tell you why some of us. And go for it, you know. Let me tell you why some of us go. Because we sit down every day and cuss. So we tired of Labour right and we tired of PNP. And Asta Black, I am alone vote for himself. NDM, and Bruce and 4 more man vote for them. You understand? So how come we want a change and we not vote for a change? Then me not so it all we need for go far. Because we are ball for change. And when we get the opportunity to make a change, we don't change with dirty ways. So if we don't change with dirty ways of voting, then how we going to get a change? Me I look on the sideway. Then say, how come Asta Black only get 1 vote? And Bruce, I gang of 5 alone vote, 5 of them. And other party. From them time. Then me not understand. So what we there when election time come? If we want change so bad, and then we I don't know Rasta. I don't know. You see me? They both want even the cockpit country for themselves right now. Yeah, me keep on a wonder, we keep on about, so we want third party. And when third party come, I just a sound and a selector in there. Nobody no guidance. And we still gone over 2 party, but at the same sad song them a play. Poor people money lean back and rock away. They bring us everything from mile to Craveney, but all them no raise up. Everybody pay. You understand? Them dog live better than with them outrage. You know how much innocent youth there 100 man in the cage? What you mean? Who rules the wharf on the airport, the docks and the bay? Kingston met no AK. All guns coming at JA. Me say that part, me say that part, but you don't know it true. You understand? Let me not understand. You no good as not understand that. But me just say, me hear the cries of the people. We want a change. We want a different party. We're tired of the orange and green. But then when election time come, them party they will come out, it's only them alone vote for themselves. We now see the people them when they say they want a change. It's where them there. Them change their mind from the change. Then me not understand. Me confused with most of the time. And I try to figure out my life. Yes, and cause no confuse me, Rasta. Zin? You no confuse me. We confuse me. We, because we say we want this and then that we want more than that. A who them a left bun for in a pot. And that we want more than that. And my money by the coconut. You Mr. Greedy. Trying to take what is for me. What is your philosophy? Ease out. Me I make a people them in a stream answer you, cause me is not a political proponent, you know. Ease out I say if Mama P never run it better. Ease out. I want to think you sound like you're a supporter of the People's National Party, you know. When me is not, me is only a supporter of the People's Political Party, the PPP. You understand? No N or no J no for me. You see? The whole of them mash up, brother. So make me answer it for myself. The whole of them, Mama P, Auntie Pam, Mas Ran, the whole of them mash up the land. You see me I say? Yes, I am. That's how you think there. See, we can't independent now from the devil was a boy, and we still a creep. Man, relax. You understand? You see me? When we are reasoning politics things still, brother, we not pick no side. You see? So anything we say, we not gonna hide. We just left it throat and make it collide. And who want drop slide. You see? Yeah, man. I just want a better country for myself and my youths, them. Zine, I want a country where the people are put first and the leaders are servants to the people and the people are not servants to the leaders. I want a country where taxpayers' dollars are used for the benefit of taxpayers and not for some pioneer driving, gardener having people. You understand? I want infrastructural development in my country using my tax dollars properly. I want improved hospitals and healthcare facilities, better resources for the education sector, more resources for the police force so crime can be contained. And then there's something I mean. I mean, in no politics folly. You understand what I mean? I say, and who do this and who ain't do that. The whole of them. Jaja. Cha. See me. And that's one of the next thing, you know. When we are reason about thing, we need to reason about the boy thing but not fear level, you know. Yes, and I forget about political allegiance and affiliation. I heard if you are different. We're not supposed to defend the orange and the green. Because the two of them are on the same team, which is the mashup team. We left poor people at screen. You see? Right now, that's a part of the problem. You see? So I just saw things set up still. Yeah, I understand. Yes, I. 2 high-powered rifles, ammunition and more seized in St. James. You know who start the gun foolishness in our country? You see them politicians they we are defend every day. Them. You understand? Them. I know if you call no guy name, you know. But guys them know themselves. You understand? Some guys are still around, some not around. But guys them know themselves. And for the guys them not around, the guys them not around, know the guys them that are not around. You understand? You know how much people, them guys, making of them own blood them John. You know how much blood them guys make run around the streets at all. You know how much youths, them guys turn in a puppets and clown. Eh? I wanna go on here, man. Yo. High-powered rifles and ammunition seized in St. James. Me a Bruce, Mr. PG. This is just a couple of questions from Addy the DJ. Question, Kingston met no AK. Questions, how guns come in a JA? Who run the wharf on the airport, the docks and the bay? Eh? You shouldn't bring no guns, come to... Father not the king, the man from this. Oh well, big up yourself. You understand? Eh. 5 people have been taken into police custody for a question in connection with seizure of 2 high-powered rifles. A quantity of ammunition and other illegal items in the community of Hollywood, Norwood in St. John and movie props. On Thursday afternoon, May 28th. During an operation, members of the security forces seized an AK-47 assault rifle, a Colt M16 assault, yeah, you kind of rifle then, assault rifle, assault in a St. Jamaicans, brother. You know how long them assault with? For a long time. 76 5.6 cartridges, 5 9mm rounds, 52 counterfeit US $100 notes. Eh? That's about $5,200 counterfeit notes, you know. Imagine you all get all the US dollar there unsuspectingly and you all guy can be so you change them and then send a guy to prison. And I get them somewhere. And 10 sheets of paper containing lottery scam paraphernalia. God feels if them guns they can't fire, I mean. Ramp with them guns you're gonna get wire. You understand? And look at your gun in there, brother. An internal mechanism. A beat man rapid. You understand? People brain get flaccid. You don't know a man them depend, brother. Why that important? You see all them man there now, but then they come and investigate. You see man them when you find, you just load up a clip them and shot them. You understand? Just shoot them till it gun it'll sit there done. Because it's like man, yeah, we need some things. Vision and one. Zane. But you line them up and shot them, then human rights are come. Some of the same people them where I watch a stream and complain. Say police them evil and them wicked and them shoot the man them in a cold blood and them and the man come from church late last night and then go home with him wife and him kids. And I never see him with a gun him even talk loud. I never even see him in a crowd. And the police them kill Miss Mabel's son. He innocent little boy. Nice young man. Not trouble nobody. And the police then come murder him. And they want justice. And we burn every tire available. And cut down every tree. But who did have a gun them? A gun them did that take care of themselves. They didn't understand. Yeah, man. So any amount of shot you get, you catch with them, you get to shot them. Then it's sitting off happen. Then that now got me still. But I just assess still. See? Yo, brother, if you get by a wife, you know how much unmanned port of entries in this country, about 150 of them. You know how much gun fisherman can in this country. Yes, enough guns come through wharf. But not for the fisherman them where you buy fish from down at some place. A gun come here. You understand? So now make you go on like I just wharf alone gonna come. You see it? Yeah. Gun comes a lot of places. There's some of them fishing villages and them place. No fisherman now go through wharf. I wish fisherman come clearing boat down a wharf. I stop going like I don't know a thing, man, and stop looking at the thing one way. A thing bigger than one way, family. Sizzler! Yo, a long time I don't see Empress. Sizzler for them. Me think you did up a bubble oil, you know? I go and meditate, you know. You're good. You say if you never know, so gun on foot. Then it's come like a fisherman then come as France and go clear them boat down a wharf. Then, brother, a whole heap of places gonna come through in this country or family. At them things that we need to fix. You understand what I say? Now for the man them we are sell weed. And when police catch them with them weed and we say, yo, police have to leave him man them with them weed. Some of them man they use them weed a trade for gun for come make poor people blood run. Me as I say poor people, but Jamaica, it's a look thing, you know what them say. So sometimes some man when you get this a catch with weed. You understand? Yeah, some of them are hustle for them family them a feed. But yeah, some people where them a sell weed for buy a gun. And then we say the police will load the weed. You see it? But say when the police them seize the weed there, the police them gonna save about 100 lives. Because when the man them did carry the weed, they go them a go and come back is 100 gun. Yo, you think dread in a family. I don't want to go on like a one way, I don't want to look on the thing, you know. Because I whole heap of way that we think. But we are so programmed to just look on the thing one way. You understand? And we beat the politician and then forget beaten without some of them gun at you, you know. Because you know and me know, so you still have politicians in Jamaica. I buy a gun give you. Dear me say it. If you know you not do it, then good. If you know you do it, top. If you take offense with a few business, one of the top, lead people pitney astray. Backside to me. You understand? So, you know, I can't move on. Zine, so see gun them. They find some more gun and then I go talk about them. Zine? And thing. I see ease out keep on and say Edward Siaga. But then some of the same say when people say about Siaga, they say about Manly brother. So you see, Jaja. So Siaga is accused of doing things, but Manly was an angel. Siaga was no angel. Manly was no angel neither. 6 or 1, half dozen next. The whole of them mash up this. You understand? The whole of them. From them time till now. And of course, me and cousin are impressed. Me just a talk loud. You understand? Yeah, man. So we are sing one song. One song we are sing. And then you have one counteraction. Then every song have a counteraction in a family. Then nobody now does DJ in a song and then answer. Yeah, there's everything there. You understand? You know say Capleton, I just see mother me talk about it, you know say Auntie died drop out yesterday. So we just see that. Say condolences to the fireman and his family. You understand? Yeah man, so that go on. You see it? Auntie. Watch ya man. A very few politicians that walk through this foot cleaning of this. Dirty foot them got. When you check them foot bottom in a normal. Dirty foot bottom them got. Blue foot, green foot bottom and the color the orange foot bottom. They're not clean. You have some dirty orange foot bottom and some dirty green foot bottom. You understand? So that we not do that one track something there, brother. When we had justice we split. You see me? Yeah man. More than 50 rounds of ammunition seized in St. Catherine, man arrested. So one man is in custody following the siege of a firearm and more than 50 rounds of ammunition in Lime Tree Grove, St. Catherine. The police say about 5:30 a.m. on Saturday, May 23rd, officers were on operation in the area when a premises was searched. One Eklund Koch 9mm pistol with 57 9mm rounds of ammunition and one magazine was found hidden beneath a motor car, according to the police. The identity of the person taken into police custody is being withheld pending further investigation. You see it? Yeah, them things they are going. Man love walk up and down with dirty iron in them waist. You have man who spend more time with them gun than them girl and we are gallis. And we are gunnies man, no it's gallis. And gallis me. I walk up, I don't even like to feel my key touch my skin. You know, metal thing to my skin. You understand? The girls them can touch my skin. The metal, I scrape up all my skin. You understand? The girls them not scrape my skin. Well, not regularly, but you understand? But that's what I say. Nah, gallus. Not sleep or high and turn over, turn at night time. High and joke out on the side. It don't make no sense. Oh. Patrolling cops bag ammunition in Islington St. Mary. Them should have known where me come from. The police seized several rounds of ammunition at Blueberry Corner in Islington St. Mary. Yeah, on the 23rd. So reports are that about 11:30 p.m. a police team was on patrol in the area when a man was seen acting in a manner that arose their suspicion. The man reportedly made an attempt to run after allegedly removing and discarding several rounds of ammunition from his pocket. 16 9mm rounds was later retrieved and he was accosted. Yeah, them things that we are talking about. He man walk up and down with the iron in a week. They don't know Rasta. And then now, you go hear things like this. Listen what you go hear now. Igla killed in home invasion in Westmoreland. Me tired for hear them sitting there, brother. Me are tired for hear these things. I don't know about you. Me I talk about me. So like me I select. You understand? You say me? Okay, never mind. And Igla was shot dead by a gunman at his home in Seaton Crescent, I don't know the pronunciation, in Westmoreland on Saturday. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old Jermaine Cooper. Reports from the Savannah Lamar police are that about 10:50 p.m. Cooper was at home when he was pounced upon by two gunmen who kicked open a door to the dwelling. The men then opened gunfire, hitting Cooper several times before fleeing the scene. The police were alerted and Cooper was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police are investigating. Like, me can say, some of the articles, I can just start them, we don't even have to read them, and I can tell you what come next, because this is the situation with the police, with the soldier them up at Augusto. See? Woman shot dead during gun battle with gangsters in August town. Jaja. A 44-year-old woman died after being reportedly caught in a crossfire between the security forces and an armed gang operating in the Augustown area of Eastern St. Andrew on Wednesday afternoon. According to the Corporate Communications Unit, the police's information arm, members of the security forces who were in the area were attacked by heavily armed men about 2:20 p.m. The security forces came under heavy gunfire in the area, and when the shooting subsided, a woman was seen suffering from gunshot wounds. She was taken to hospital where she was pronounced dead, said the CCU. The woman has been identified as Susan Bogle of Bryce Hill Road in the community. Jaja. Ah, boy. Sad, yo. I think I see a few articles where they must say a murder, the soldier they murdered the woman deliberately and something. I suppose in the come and investigate. Sad. So if the soldiers in this instance acted outside their authority and would have caused the death of the woman wrongfully, then I trust that the investigations will prove such. Zane, according to this report, there was a shootout, some situation. Soldier they must chase some people, and I don't Me I see a little things still, and some people are go vex, but me gonna say it anyways. It a press against my chest. So me I say it. I hope good sense can prevail and you understand what I try to say. Instead of get up in your feelings. Me not look a zone tonight, you know. You understand? Because one is a good opponent, but we don't have enough for our component, you know. In Augustown, apart from 2017, when there was no murder up there, before and after that, blood has been spilled at will. Many persons, innocent and otherwise, have been killed. In recent times, I cannot remember persons from Augustown being as vocal as they have been in this incident when children are being murdered in Augustown, women have been murdered in Augustown by criminal elements. It's very unfortunate, say, Miss Susan was killed. Under what circumstances, I suppose investigation will reveal soon. I wish that she had not died. It is very unfortunate. But I nah hear the people in Augustown come out as strong when 3 men lay down out there. Augustown and Papine and Kintyre and the whole works. In a pool of blood. Zine. So it kinda it rough still. Condolences to the Empress family. But I just say, a murder is a murder. No matter who do the murder, it's a murder. Zine. So if we protest every murder, we don't have to select the murder, then we will protest. So is that me I say? You understand? Or who do the murder? We don't have to choose which murder we protest because of who we think do it. If somebody is murdered, we protest and we want justice. And we are sending a message. Say we can't bother with the foolishness no more. You understand? Them gunman, they were soldier, them say them a run down. If gunman did, a run down soldier, they a run down gunman. Is there any chance that some of the people in the community know them gunman, they know them a gunman? And have found ways to provide information to the military or the police and said gunmen. But that's a ask. I don't know still. You see, it is easy to get up and be emotional about these things. And the soldier them for this and the police them for that. And it is easy to be emotional. I think that is the easiest thing to be in these times. Very emotional. I prefer rational over emotion. And logic over emotion. Zine? You don't look good for the JDF, Gregory. Can't look good for the JDF. Somebody would have died in an operation that they conducted. You understand? Of apparent innocent woman. You understand? So me I say it is easy to argue with emotions. 99% of the times. Zine? And I am not sitting here defending no soldier. I'm just saying. More than love to hear the same anguish. Zine? More than love to hear the same vocalization of discontent. Every time he hears somebody dead at Augustown. And when are we going to break that curse, DeAndre? Never. So we're going to sit down and find the excuse there every time. When we are going to break it? When we are going to break it? When it are going to break? We're going to live the rest of our lives. Our children are going to live the rest of their lives with the same thing over them head. When we are going to break it? When are we going to provide some actual support to the police and soldiers in this country in the fight against crime? You know what I never seen in other country? When a police or a soldier is skilled, road is black and people burn tie and cut down tree and demonstrate. So they want justice for the life of the police. And you have very good police officers who would have been murdered and very good soldiers who would have been murdered. I don't recall seeing one of them demonstrations there. Never. Because police and soldiers are nobody pitney. Them are human beings. And you don't have good police and good soldiers out there would have died in the line of duty. Where them demonstration and protest today? Soldiers' lives and police lives no matter. If you can find a demonstration for a police or a soldier that has been killed in the line of duty, let me get the article or get the video clip. But they love to watch it or read it. But I can't remember none. See it? I can't remember none. Kev's well say police are fish. Okay. Them kill my friend. Sorry for you about your friend, brother. Hope your friend family gets some justice. It sound like everybody in our police force kill a friend still. You see? Big up still. See me? You know what I said? The discussion me see more of the exact same discussion by the teacher of it. Yeah, that where we say, and me still content that there are more good police officers in the force than police officers. You understand? It's like you say every teacher is idiot and the teacher can't teach and every go. It's basically that. You understand what I say? You have some teacher for come out of the system, but you have some wonderful teachers in I think said speed. You see it? Yeah. You see it? That's basic condolences for the loss of your friend, Kev. You understand? But you still have good police in our system. You see it? And Brianna said when a simple report is taken seriously, I think about it then. But Brianna, that again too is a bad brush thing because there have been many reports in this country that have been taken seriously. You understand? I can give you personal experiences. You see? So, something happen and the thing not work out or if it work out, fine. But is that the case all the time? See? Yeah, DNJ, we not send a whole heap of corrupt police officers in our force. Did Mr. Adams give you a percentage of the police in our force were corrupt? And did he do a survey to come up with that? And Mr. Adams is somebody who I have a lot of respect for. But did he saying many police officers in the force corrupt? I can't say many police officers in the force not corrupt. Then anecdotal evidence we work off. Where's the scientific proof behind those theories, those statements? There's none. Zane, and again I say it publicly, I am of the view that there are more professional, hardworking, good police officers in the force than criminal, corrupt police officers. And I'll stand by that. I can't verify it. Just like how Mr. Adams can't verify it neither. Zane? So you have killing squads in the Jamaican police force. Brianna says she respects soldiers more than police. Yeah, fair. Zane? Kev, so you have killing squads in the police force. Yes. I am certain that that would have been the situation before. I guess it might still be the situation. But we're going to see the next thing again, Kev, and people are going to vex again. I got enough people are going to vex tonight. In every police force in the world, you need a team or a unit that is so trained and so skilled to get rid of some people out of the country. Where walk and kill people for no reason at all. I not promote no extrajudicial killing. I not support no police excesses. See? But you have some people who are walking in this country with no regards for life, no regards for nobody but themselves. And you need some police with the skill set to rub them out. I say that with no apology. I know people are going to vex again. There we go. I don't need nobody to agree with me, but as I tell you how me feel. As again, I not support no extrajudicial killing and no police excess. You have some man who kill 1 million people and them go to court with the biggest lawyers them and then get on some technicalities and then go back a road go kill 1 million people and then keep on and get where. And then we see when I go run and ball, so them man they kill off the people in the country, you know. And then when police burn them skin in your hands sort of thing, that mean me not boy. Me confused most of the time, you know. Most of the time I confused. Me confused most of the time. Me no know. I don't know. See? Me not support no police where I walk around. I do no dirty work for no politician or them police superior or for themselves. Me not support them guys. See? But there are police out there who have the best interest of the country at heart. See? And I risk them lives and their limb. You understand what I say? To try to make this country a better place. And we broad brush them on them and call them all sort of things. You understand? When them is not like them colleagues. We need to stop it. See? If I want police wrong you, and every police wrong your family. When you go to school, you have one teacher who boss your ass, and every teacher boss your ass, and every teacher a fool. That's how the thing go. See? Kev say, all if you put up your hand, them shoot you. But that wrong, brother. As me don't tell you, say them police that we operate on certain levels wrong. See? But I know say you need a death squad. I say you need a unit in the police force who have the skill set. If you take out a one man from time to time, or two, or a few, you know much people, some of them guys are killing in the country. Man, look here, we have to decide what we want as a people. We can't get everything. You have to go take some and left some. Right now, me want crime to deal with on a level. Right now, me want the guns and come off the street. See? Right now, the criminal, them not a pretty thing. When the pretty police thing now work neither. You want to see it work? Which part of that work there? Which part of that work? Tell me. Me don't see it. You understand? I don't know still. I don't know. But as me done tell you no more time, you know. If me tell you no half hour they for me, do no vex, you know. Some more time I just keep it in for the level and move on. Cause as me say, 10% of what my mind me talk half the time. 3/4, about 90% of the time. Cause some people can't lead truth, you know. Some people can't lead truth very well. You understand? And some people take certain things personal. I can't bother with the people who take everything personal. So more time I just read some things and go to my bed. Well, I want discussion still. See, I suppose whenever I go say eye to eye on certain things, that is alright. Me respect your opinion and me here, but me can't agree with certain things. You see? Because right now, criminals have more rights than law-abiding citizens in this country. May I say it, criminals have more rights than law-abiding citizens in Jamaica that we love. Criminals have more rights than police and soldiers in our country. Criminals have so much rights that just wrongs police and soldiers have on law-abiding citizens. Because a criminal, them have all rights. Them have rights to take lives. You know see? The amount of rights them have till them have the right to take lives. You understand? Me don't understand. I just say if you don't understand, but me don't understand. What I mean by that, a criminal have the right to take lives. That also what I mean. Because them have all the rights in our world. Zine, when criminal kill people, we make nice a criminal kill people. Zine, police kill criminal, we make nice a police kill criminal. Them don't understand. Zine, so the police them for just stay and the criminal them for just stay. So the police them not for protect law-abiding citizens. The criminal them for just kill law-abiding citizens. Big up to all our police officers them professional, who not sell out, who not take no bribe, who are fight crime in this country. I would not want to be doing your job. I can only imagine how challenging it is. When 30 man appoint AK-47 pan you know, for fire your 9mm. Because you are police. You have to just take shot. As the police them squeeze one shot, in the come take with them gun. And I put a man a shoot off of them, you know. You have man in a community where people know been a kill people from the devil was a boy. You understand? In good as all kill somebody for them too. Police kill him. The police are the wickedest thing ever. And him not trouble nobody. Who would be a police? No wonder why when recruitment are going, nobody no want to go over there. Policing is the hardest job in our country. Doc 87, so what you mean when you say about road cops? Yeah, ask a question good so I can answer. Because I don't want to answer, I don't know me answer. So ask a question good. What you mean, what about them? Because I am certain I would have suggested that me not in a nothing with no police where have kill people for dance and them boss and themself and basically road cops. I said that a million times since night. See? And we're not into no death squad business where I say you need a unit in the police force. We can take out a one and few man. You understand? In developed countries you have that. You see me? So then we not say, you see it? The crime thing and politics, I guess, I don't know. I'm tired still. And I just need a little break too, you know. God knows, because you never know. And with the thing, so many persons watch with so many different views. I don't saw a thing, you see. So a man now go see what me say, a man we see what me say, me now go see what a man say. I don't saw a thing. You see me? Nothing good no come easy in a life, yeah, sir. So, and you have to give up some things to get some things. I just saw a thing go. You understand? See? There are just too many criminal police. Yes, police job is hard. But we cannot have judge, jury, and executor. See? And me agree with that, sir. You see me? I do agree with that. But that would then sound like we have more police killings for the year than murders. Which is not the truth. That's not the case. See? One man being killed wrongly by the police is one too much. One too many. And I agree with that totally. You understand? And something. Hence we have agencies like Indicom. If you fix that, if you deal with that. There are many police officers who have been convicted, serving time. Some man alive them a serve. Because of agencies like Indicom. We not say police will go kill innocent people. And kill man because man deal with them woman. Or kill man because them diss them friend or them family or what. We I say, we need to understand, say, it's a thin line in this country in the fight against crime. And that line is so thin that police officers will be inclined to step across it sometime. Because sometimes you just don't know. Zine? Some of the same people them when me sit down here say certain things sometimes. Like me do some video and me see comments them say row cops meaning. Me know what row cops meaning, brother. Meaning that we need a squad like FBI. No, I wanna call them row cops. Me say we need an elite team of police officers to deal with certain things. Me no have no issue with that. Zine? And thing. But can't touch them legally. Oh, that part there. I don't know about that part there. You know. See, we need to clean up. As I say, there are some men in this country, have been some men in this country, will continue to be some men in this country. If, as I say, people are going to say, yo, teach, you can't, of course, me can't say that. We need units to deal with some of these men. Because these men have units dealing with some people. The thing is just, if you do your damn, if you don't, you damn answer. I do a sorry thing about the police thing. Big up to the police officers them we are trying to make the country a safer place. I appreciate the ones them. You understand? Big up to the military men them who live by the military code. You understand? And I defend the rights of law-abiding citizens in this country. See, the man them out there, some things that them know if you not do. Them should not do. If you have a plan for doing it, do it. If you had do it before, tap. You understand? Operate within the remits of the laws, the confines of the law. See, we know it's challenging sometimes and to make a decision, sometimes you just don't know. You just have to just make the right decision to preserve yourself and your team members and them things. See? But it's rough. See me? Pastor found dead with chop wounds in St. Elizabeth. Residents of St. Elizabeth have been left devastated by news of the grisly discovery of the body of a popular religious leader at his home in Tophill district in Junction in the parish. The deceased has been identified as 40-year-old Patrick Brown, a pastor of Piper's Corner New Testament Church of God in the parish. The clergyman's body, which had chop wounds, was found in a state of decomposition, the police reported. Reports are that Brown was last seen alive, last Wednesday, May 20, and residents went to his house on Sunday after becoming concerned. On their arrival, Brown's decomposed body was seen at about 10 a.m. So the pastor not married and then something there. Him not have no children. The police were alerted and the body was removed to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. You see me? Several social media users responded to the news with shock, with the deceased being described as having been a mentor and friend of many. Red Hills Road shopkeeper gunned down. A 46-year-old shopkeeper was gunned down on Sunday afternoon by a lone gunman on Red Hills Road. just 25 minutes before the national curfew was scheduled to start. The curfew ran from 3 p.m. to 8 a.m. Sunday on Labor Day and Monday the 25th of May. So reports are that the shopkeeper, Marva Gowie, of a Red Hills Road address was standing in front of her shop when a lone gunman opened fire on her, hitting her several times. The police were summoned and she was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. I suppose there have been videos circulating of that incident. I got the incident, I got the video. I never know of the story, but then when I watch the video, it's not a video I really want to do a video upon, in all honesty. Three bodies believed to be of missing men found in sinkhole in Hanover. The Hanover police are now banking on the results of DNA testing to determine if three bodies that were retrieved from a sinkhole in the parish on Wednesday are those of men who were ambushed by a gunman in Green Island in the parish last month. The three bodies were removed from a 40-foot deep sinkhole in March Town section of the parish during an operation by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Fire Brigade. Family members have no doubt that the bodies are those of Juvain Anderson, Chescott Douglas, and Sean Russell, the three of Hanover addresses, who went missing after they and another man were pounced upon and peppered by gunshots by unknown gunmen. The fourth member of the group was shot and injured in the attack, but managed to escape alive. It is reported that on the 22nd of April, the four men went to Green Island to purchase motorcycles and came under heavy gunfire. Since then, three of them have been missing, even after searches were carried out by the police, family members, and friends. So them find 5 in a shallow grave. Our people are saying stream gone. What do you mean the stream gone? You know what I see me? Me see people are saying stream gone. Oh, the stream for gone. The stream not gone no way. You know tell Miss Joan Grace say and Doc 876 say to circle back. You never did that see me say oh, you couldn't see me for true. Then I don't know what I'm going. Oh. So why Doc say me there, me not gone away. Me there same way. Me there upon the goalie side. I don't know why you not see me. Wanna just refresh on the stream. Refresh stream. Zane. Yeah. Miss Alcine. Good night, Empress. How are you? Yes, I am. So make we move to some things where some man need to get burning a tire. 41-year-old man charged with rape, abduction, and robbery. Zane. Oh, I think I shared that story there before. You know. Teach, you know still say my forehead shine. Is the light a shine for my forehead? You know what I mean? So my forehead shine. My forehead is not shine by design. You understand? I don't know about that. You see me? You know I say my forehead shine now, or it still look shiny, look a bit, you know. Oh, but the light I can work, you know. Let me go so boom. What allow me for? The light I may work with. Because next one for blind me. Alright. Take me the trade that already. Listen what I go on. Peeps, you don't know say The COVID thing did lock down the country. Pan a level. See? And then it's a look by my fight, sir. You understand? If I look shine for you still. But watch out now. See? A man say your fight shine like young peer teach. I don't know better. You understand? You know. Alright, peer fired. And schools were closed, ordered closed from about the 13th or so of March. As such, many children were home with their family members, adults. As a result of same, it would appear that many of the predators in this country use the opportunity to sexually abuse some of the children who were home. Child sexual abuse cases increased by 70% since COVID-19. The Pediatric Association of Jamaica is reporting a 70% increase in cases of child abuse. Not abuse, just abuse. Child sex abuse in Jamaica since the COVID-19 pandemic. Pediatrician Dr. Curtis Price said the cases involved mostly girls. 3. 1, 2, 3. What could have possessed a man? For even entertain remotely any sexual thoughts in relation to a 3-year-old. Who are being molested by adult men in their 40s to 50s. Dr. Price said the increase in cases was expected since it has been widely documented that during periods of lockdown, when you have hurricanes, floods, and that sort of thing, we see an upsurge in these cases. Meanwhile, children's advocate Diane Gordon Harrison said while the numbers are alarming, she is not surprised about the increase in sexual abuse cases. Mrs. Gordon said, well, over the last 5 years, there have been a constant increase in cases reported. The children's advocate said, what is concerning is the fall off in the numbers of cases reported last month. Between February and March, the numbers kind of held pretty much the same when you compare it to other periods over previous years. But for the month of April, we had a 76% drop in the number of reports, which tells us that abuse has continued because there has not been any significant change in the parameters that would say we have less predators targeting less children. But what it's telling us is that children and those who perhaps are exposed to children are reporting less, she said. Jaja. Hold on now. Here when the numbers them go kick way again. You see like down in the future like when school open and children go back to school and them start talk to them guidance counselors or them favorite teachers or them friends where them think them can trust. That article was on RGR Online. You see? Because I can assure you that many young girls and young boys currently, today, tonight, tomorrow, have been are being and will be sexually abused by those who should be protecting and caring for them. Jaja, how can a man look at a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 12-year-old, and have sexual feelings? And this is not one man out the road, you know. You say they're sick already. But most time, these men are the fathers, the brothers, the uncles, the cousins. And we know it happened the other way around to where mothers and aunts and sisters and nieces and all sort of gash them and lie them. Big up Chuck Fenn anyway, him there, yeah. For the negative things I have done, gash them and lie them. When man sing them song, let them ban them song. Them forget gash and lightments. You understand? How can you look at your 3-year-old daughter and have sexual feelings for her? I make her the glass, you look at me and when never sleep, me and drop asleep, her glass just dark. How can you look at your child and have sexual feelings for your child? Your child, your pitney. Even worse, how can you have sexual feelings for your pitney, dirty boy? And carry it out, dirty boy and dirty girl? Well, I said some things, but they're not fit for here. May I share one next case before me come back to some murder case. Because murder case they don't do them, I just space them out so they not murder with sadness. A 13-year-old girl reportedly raped by dad. The accused later dies from poisoning. A 13-year-old girl is now undergoing counseling after she was allegedly raped by a 54-year-old man who is said to be her father. So teacher, better we look up around the wall and around the place and make certain comments. But I tell you, brother, and more time I have to look past some place with hold on some things, you know. The Westmoreland man has since been charged with rape, but in a twist of fate, this after he may have passed his own judgment on the matter by reportedly ingesting what is believed to be poison just days after news of the case began to circulate, police sources have indicated. The man who subsequently died was posthumously charged with the sexual offense. All after him dead, then charge him. Reports are that in late April of this year, the teenager went to her father's home to spend some time, and the incident allegedly occurred. So a little girl can't go spend some time with her father no more. You understand? A little girl can't go spend some time with her father no more. And feel a sense of safety and security because she's in the presence of the man who, above all men, should protect her. The man, above all other men, who should be protecting her, she cannot be comfortable around because he is molesting her. What kind of world are we living in? And I locked down anything going in the family. Further reports are that the child was at home when her father called her into his bedroom, turned on his television, and then proceeded to force the child to have sexual intercourse with him. Him sit down and plan it. The matter was reported to the police, but before investigators could apprehend the suspect, he was admitted to a hospital where he later died after drinking a poisonous substance. Police sources said based on their probe of the rape case, the suspect was charged posthumously about the second week in May. It was not made clear why the charge was laid after the death of the suspect. What kind of world are we living in? Me feel like a poor and the dirty boy that I watch Garfield. You understand? Most normal father would have never want them look at daughter see nothing about porn. Him want Garfield. Me just assume say that him did that do. They use all the TV there and beat him crossing head side. I just crossing head side there lick him, you know. Because you know want to kill him immediately, you know. You understand? Days I beat him crossing head side for. That little girl is now scarred for the rest of her life by the man who is supposed to protect her to death. Then if him didn't do that to film daughter, that's why I'm going to do to my daughter. Then him couldn't get no time for drink, not whatever I'm drinking, I assume say grandma. Then him might get time for drink grandma so. Then after I'm now gonna throw for the grandma zone the pass through. Then can me can't see through that. You understand? That's why we tell them say prison never make for dark, you know. Because any man can go to prison, you know, because Jaja. What kind of world are we living in? Mexicans book for security guards murder in Westmoreland. So the Westmoreland police have Westmoreland again, you know. The Westmoreland police are charged against a man implicated in the fatal shooting of a security guard in the parish last week. They accused 23-year-old Azani Coley, alias Mexican, of Breadnut Lane, what? Westmoreland has been charged with murder and illegal possession of firearm. Reports are that about 11:40 a.m., Brian Gray, a security guard, was at a home in his Love Lane, community, when explosions were heard. He was later seen lying in the yard with gunshot wounds to the upper body. The police were summoned and Gray was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Following a probe, Coley was arrested and later charged. His court date is being finalized, the police reported. Kingston man found dead with gunshot wounds at his house. Police investigators are continuing their probe into the shooting death of a man at his house on Church Street in downtown Kingston on Monday. The deceased has been identified as 35-year-old Dwayne Joseph. Reports are that sometime after 4 a.m., residents heard loud explosions coming from Joseph's house and alerted the police. On their arrival, the police found Joseph suffering from injuries from bullet wounds. He was assisted to hospital where he was pronounced dead. No motive for the killing has yet been established. What kind of world? You think he was from Mexico? To me say Mexican, that's what they call him, man. No, sir, Jamaican, you know, DNJ. Yard man, sir, call himself Mexican El Gringo. El Chapo. What kind of world are we living in? Whoa. I have some more story, but I save them for Sunday because I have to talk about Fritz, Pinnock and CMU, some bank account and all sort of things. See? But I end up on fire. I come back with blood in my head. That song I sing on my star, but it come like blood in them for true. You understand? And so I have one early engagement in the morning. I need to do some research before I go sleep. I need to get some rest. So I go do that. You see, I come back with blood in my eye. Let me take it literal after. You see? And thing, the light is not too bad. Instead of big old bright light there in my face. Just need to turn up a little bit. Teach nothing fun and positive in the news here. Them sitting here for J positive, you know. I tell you. Positive things about man, because you have one Jamaican born will become a Supreme Court judge. You understand? You have some things. You see? But say, them there for one next time. Big story coming up. You see? And thing. Yeah, some only for people that donate money to the COVID fight. See? And thing. Bounty Killer and Beanie Man have seen increased sales in many of the songs that they played during the clash. Positive things them there, you know. Zane and thing. Yeah, all the positive things are going, man. Positive things are going 2004. So, but me I get some rest. So, me tired. Me I tell you the truth. Nah, lie to you. So, me head it big. I know me head big, you know, but then the size look different tonight. I don't have enough here what they made name look so big. It's an illusion. I could assume I had them week and I want to sleep. See, peace, big up on yourself. I saw on a Sunday. I suppose I got soon about 2 times Sunday. So Sunday service should begin this Sunday. Should resume. We'll see how it go from that time there. Yeah, me had big for a long time, you know, sister, from about long time. You know, only for years. But I look on here now, I never decided that I have yesterday. They're different, they're different. Yeah, so when I check my head yesterday, I don't know. You see? Store. Silver D, me tired, brother. Man, low me answer. You see me? Jenny, how are you? Good? Me look sleepy. Right now, me asleep. You hear me? Me I talk in my sleep. You see? Auntie. So, I know we are stream Sunday. Sunday, me going to try to start early because me have some store me need to get out, I think. You see? Auntie. So, peace. Big up on yourself. Appreciate. I know me kind of go off tangent a lot tonight. I never stick to the script. I say some things to some people I go vex about. But everything good. You understand? If Edmundo, nobody didn't really call me, so then just when me they look a bit one at a time, they used to say your head big like Wharf Dog. And me go look one name Wharf Dog. And my name please, you know. But me I say then, I decided that me get in some for keep you, and like me can change my head. Me can't take your head, you can't take my head. So me just say I keep my Wharf Dog head and you keep your little head. You understand? So me you can't cuss me and tell me say my head big, you know, because me I tell you say my head big before you tell me. So me I say family, here we go on. You say that big head thing where you go start with Lord. Cause me head big. So what? You understand? So find something else. Tell me something else. Tell me say my front teeth chip off. Cause the head thing now go work. You know when I 8 months when Emma and them clash, you go first and tell them everything. Then me had big family, so then get rid of that. Then make no sense. You know I get no points to that. That cheap score. I get no points to that, bro. You understand? So you know you know what thing go peace. Big up on yourself. Good night. You understand? I don't think my outro are working. I need to fix it. I don't know what I did. That's I make for find the file. I can't go search it now. You understand what I say? And think Silver this year be started. You see me? Auditor General need to seize these politicians' money. 100 million in bank. Plus what? I'm sure. You know, I don't know if the Auditor General can seize it. I think I like a FID, you know. I don't think the AG can seize it, DeAndre. I think the AG can say them have it, but I don't know if she can seize it. I think places like the FID, and you have some mocha and probably see it depending on how they got the money. But I don't know that the AG has the authority to do that. So other agencies can petition the court to freeze these things and appeal for forfeiture and them something there. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. I'm just say. Right now I'm tired. I don't want to tell no foolishness. Peace, big up on yourself. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch the interview with Mr. Hugh Dixon from down on the cockpit country there, we journey go down there Thursday. A whole of one reason, a long reason. You understand? I kind of stick him up a couple times and ask him some hard questions. So I know him now go back down and him go answer the whole of them. Yeah, man. So I ask him some questions that need to be asked. You understand? We don't really pretty it up and go on like we don't know how to go on. You understand? You know, Mr. Dixon, I'm a real friend. Zane. Also, if you have not gotten a chance to watch the video with Bounty Killer donating $100,000 through his foundation and building materials to a young lady. As a matter of fact, she has a very fascinating story. And she never want to share her story on camera per se, but we spoke a bit. Zane, she's actually a 4th form student at a high school. Zane and thing. She would have had some issues in her past. She told me that, and she has admitted that she's been working to improve herself. Zine, and she has changed. She even showed me her last report, which was excellent, as a matter of fact. Zine, she was very proud when she did that. And she has started to build onto a house, her section, and Rodney would have come across the story through an associate of the Bounty Killer Foundation, and they decided to, through his foundation, contribute. See, and I not even didn't know until yesterday me I come from Chilani, Banky called me and said, Teach, the general I do X tomorrow, so line up yourself. You understand? As me say, me end up on my phone, me end up do the video upon that name something, because based on all the things set up on the movement, you couldn't do no camera set up on them things. But you know what thing go? Godfather, big up yourself. Zane? Yeah, man. Father Paul, Banky Giscom, big up yourself. You understand? Real youth. You see me? Peeps. Manners and respect to the ones there. I appreciate the support. Watch the video them all not get for watch today. You understand? And me soon. See? Big up on yourself. Wow, good. Yeah, Kerry. Every night you come here, come talk about the Wharf Dog head still. So right now I'm here a lead. Everything good. I'm still a win. And me still a win. Hey! Bo. Peace, big up on yourself. Kerry, you know love is always there. No matter how we just are, we Wharf Dog head. You understand? The love can't dead. Peeps, wow, good. Step with Jah. I'm out. I don't have no outro. I don't know where they. So I'm gone.